the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fighting Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Up here with Booker T. It's Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the Navy Junior ROTC at Del City High School. Their motto, fly to fight and fight to win. There's about 110 cadets whose mission on the campus is to promote patriotism and service before self. A beautiful night up here at Booker T. Washington in Tulsa for tonight's game between your Del City Fighting Eagles and the Hornets of Booker T. Both teams coming off an opening loss, so this will be a want-to-win, perhaps a must-win for both teams. John Kilty back with you as play-by-play and the best in the business, the OSN Color Commentator of the Year 2023, sitting by my side, Colton Fleetwood. With the best producer in OSN up here as well, Jacoby Brosi. Eva Black on the camera does a great job. Also with us up here is Cole Childers, and earlier this week, Cole was selected as the Eagle of the Month. Out of all the seniors at Del City High School, he got Eagle of the Month for all that he does for our school and for OSN. It's 6:30, and when it's 6:30, it is time to go down to the field to hear from Colton, who's with the head football coach of the Fighting Irish, or Fighting Eagles, Robert Jones.
All right, Coach, ready to go. You know, I know last week you're kind of ready just to move on from that. Yeah. But I do want to ask you about it. Obviously, tough game. You haven't experienced that at all last season. Yeah. How do you keep the morale up with your guys through practice this week moving into this game?
Well, our entire program is built off CDEP. So when we say that, it's not just something we have on the jerseys. It's not just something that we speak to the media or we speak to our family. It's something we live by. So you can't be committed. You can't have discipline. You can't give effort and pride and toughness. Then when you get hit in the mouth or you face adversity, then you kind of shrink back. So our program's built for that. We had a bad evening. It's a lot of positives that we got out of that, and it's a lot of negatives. That week is over. We're ready to move forward. This is a big game for us to move forward and progress as an offense and defense so we can get into district play and accomplish our goals. Our goals is to be a district champion. So non-district, you want to utilize that to progress in the right direction, both sides of the ball and special teams as well. So our guys are amped up. We're ready to go. We'll be able to show what we can do and see the improvement that we have this week.
Yeah, and talking about this Booker T. Washington team, they're kind of in the same boat. They had a pretty tough loss last week as well. So they're looking to do the same thing, try to bounce back. This is a big game for them. This has become a rivalry game. I know you've heard that a lot here lately, but it's a fun rivalry, and those are always good. I know you like those. How does your team need to control their emotions? They're amped up for this game. Does that concern you at all moving into a game like this?
No, I think anytime you get in a big game, you're going to have emotions, but what's going to really show is your technique, how disciplined you are, and your effort, and then your toughness. When you face adversity, how you going to handle that? We didn't handle adversity very well last week, so I really want to see us improve in that area. When we do turn the ball over, defense get off the field, or when the defense gives up a big play, how are we going to line back up and get off the field that way? Or offensively, we got to protect the ball, but if we do turn over, are you going to be able to come back the next series and do what you need to do? So there's a lot of different areas we need to improve on, and the only way to do it is a game time situation. So I'm excited to see this happen. You know, that was my first game being offensive coordinator. I feel a lot more comfortable this week, just like anything in life. The more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to be. So our kids have another week in my offensive system. The defensive system is what we've been doing here for 8 years, so we're comfortable there. So I'm excited to see the progression where we're going to be at both sides of the ball.
Yeah, that was actually going to be my last question, was you as offensive coordinator. That's new to you, and last week I kind of talked about Coach Gundy, what he talked about, how difficult it is. How much of that is just a learning experience, just to kind of keep yourself, in tune with it, and then also not overthinking it as well?
Well, it's a lot of different things to go with that. The positive is I get to have my imprint on both sides of the ball. You know, we're running my defensive scheme. Coach Kelly's been in for 8 years, so he does a real good job with it. Now I get to put my own twist on the offensive side of the ball. So it makes me feel comfortable as a head coach because I know my print is on both sides of the ball. And it's just like anything. Football is football. It was an easier progression than I thought because all the years I was planning on stopping offenses and different things, I'm just doing a lot of stuff that we struggle with. And it came a lot more natural to me than I thought. So I'm excited about it. It's another chance for me to get out here and show it, and I'm thinking we're going to have a great night tonight.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you, sir.
Hey, Colton, great job down there. I love your interviews with Coach Jones. You know, Jacoby's up here on the headset. Jacoby, Coach Jones is a C-Dep kind of guy, isn't he? I mean, he doesn't matter win or lose. He's going to talk C-Dep, isn't he? He just, commitment and discipline, effort, toughness, and pride. It's all about that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get Colton back up here in the box. And stay tuned. Stay with us. We got Keys to the Game, sponsored by friends of Tegan Malone, as we continue our Navy Eagles, JROTC, fly to fight, fight to win. Countdown to kickoff. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch.
Ranch! Buffalo! Buffalo!
Ranch! Monterey Jack cheese!
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one, I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one, I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one, I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny.
John and Colton back live with you. Colton's getting his steps in today. He hoofed it up to the press box. It's pretty high up here, and then went back down for a Coach Jones interview, and now he's back up in the press box. So he's getting some steps in today.
Absolutely.
And Jacoby, of course, producing. Eva's on the camera. Keys to the game sponsor, as I mentioned earlier, is Tegan Malone. Proud product of Middale Schools. She's a former Middale school teacher, a mom, and now runs a small business right here in Midwest City. She's running for State House District 95 to be a champion for our public schools, increase access to health care, and put the people of Middale first. Vote Tegan Malone for House District 95 on Tuesday, November 5th. Paid for and authorized by friends of Tegan Malone for House District 95. Okay, Colton, here we go. Keys to the game. You first, or am I up? Or how you want to do it?
I'll let you go first. I'm still catching my breath when I walk.
I knew you were going to say that. Okay, I got it. So let me think here. So last week, you know what? Let's put it in our rearview mirror, right? We got to move forward. We heard a great interview with Coach Jones talking about CDEP. When you face adversity, CDEPs it will get you through and make you successful the following week, we hope, and we know. Coach Jones must find a way to rebound from that first outing, obviously. And, last week I said, hey, defense, my keys to the game. And in that Edmond Memorial quarterback, McComb, keep him in check. Well, that was kind of hard. He had a pretty good game, but so did we. And so did our offensive play caller, our new guy on the block, Cash. And as a matter of fact, Colton, he got the player of the game in the team meeting here earlier in the week. So really proud of him and good job that Coach Jones gave him to him in front of the team. Booker T is coming out here to win a football game. Home football game. I don't know if it's their first, but they lost last week. Yeah. And I remember last year we were up here or down at our place. The Eagles beat the Hornets pretty handily. I think it was a shutout, like 40-0 or something like that. So here are the two keys. I'm looking for Cash Kortner, last week's player of the game. OSN Robert Kalsu, player of the game. I think he's going to lead a good, solid, balanced offensive attack. I can see it happening. I can see that 1 week jitters going away, and I can see him doing a complete turnaround. Number two, defense. I mean, let's face it. Our defense is what we go by. It's what we preach. Del City's all about having a good defense week after week. And so last week, I think they learned a lot about themselves, Colton. I think that they probably studied a lot of film. And like Coach Jones said, they learned some lessons. I think you're going to see a return to that aggressive, fly to the football, tough defense. So over to you, Colton.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. I really think for Del City and Booker T, the key is going to be getting off to a quick start. Anytime you get beat like you did last week, both these teams lost bad last week. Booker T 56-21 and Del City, of course, 35-0. The difference between these two teams, though, watching them play, is Del City didn't play as bad as that score showed you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And that's something that, as a broadcaster, it is kind of a challenge because you watch those games and you start thinking, my gosh, you're getting beat. And then you go back and watch and you're like, well, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And so for Del City, that's what you have to try to keep in your mind. You have to keep that same confidence level that you had going into the season. And so that's what I want to see tonight. The biggest key for me, play with confidence. Don't lose that confidence. Keep throwing the ball down the field. Keep trying to run guys over. Be aggressive. Try to jump on the routes. You can't play the game in fear. If you play the game in fear, you're not going to be successful. So that's really the main key for me, John.
Right on. Good job, Coach. Good job, Colton. Okay, so before we move to a commercial break, OSN would like to thank Whataburger for advertising with us. You guys watched a Whataburger commercial a little bit ago, and they're going to be with us the entire school year. Whataburger's over there on Southeast 15th, Midwest City, and what they say is give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger. All right, so when we come back and continue with our Flight of Fight, Fight to Win, Navy Eagle, JROTC countdown to kickoff, we'll have the starting offensive lineups for the Fighting Eagles, brought to you by the VFW Post 9969. This year, the VFW is celebrating its 125 years of service. No one does more for veterans. All right, so stay with us. We got a lot of the game coming up in 13 minutes. Can't wait. And you're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Actually, the national anthem this evening will be sung by Dr. Lester Shaw.
Johnny Colton back live with you just in time for the national anthem. Stand by for the national anthem. Presentation of colors by the Army ROTC from Booker T. So, Eagle Nation, I don't know if you could hear that, but the national anthem was sung by the fans.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all the fans from
Interesting.
from Booker T. They did a nice job. I hope you got to hear it at home. But at any rate, nice job, Booker T. Fans in the stands, and also to their Army JROTC color guard presenting our nation's colors. All right, so John and Colton back with you live here, and as I stated earlier, we're going to give you the starting offensive and defensive lineups this year. Lineups are sponsored by Dell City, VFW Post 9969. Gary Grantham's the boss over there, and those veterans, they do a remarkable job supporting our community, our high school, and real proud of their service. So, here we go. Starting lineups, Eagle offense. Quarterback, number 10, sophomore Cash Kortner. Tailback, number 1, junior Rickland Holmes. And the other back, number 5, sophomore Caleb Blackwolf. And wide receiver, number 3, junior K.D. Palmer. Number 9, senior wide receiver Manny Davis. And 14, junior Dylan Simmons. And number 15, sophomore Josiah Chester. Offensive line, 54, senior Quaylen Goodman. 57, senior Shane Thornton. 72, junior Aaron Daniels. And 73, junior Arnico Daniels. And number 55, senior Chauncey Jones. On the defensive side of the ball, start off with the line. Number 8, senior Tavon Johnson. Number 50, junior Jay Sean Cheatham. Number 54, number 54, senior Quaylen Goodman. Number 51, senior Ryan Mukes. Number 25, senior Christian Akadiri. Number 1, junior Rickland Holmes at linebacker, and Akadiri was linebacker as well. And the other linebacker, number 11, senior Jarvis Kelly. Cornerback in the secondary, number 2, senior D.T. Turner. Number 5, sophomore Caleb Blackwolf, going both sides, going both ways tonight. And the strong safety, number 12, senior Jay Sean McAllister. And the other corner, number 7, junior Nick Holmes. Always want to give a plug to our Eagle coaching staff. Head coach Robert Jones, defensive coordinator Charles Kelly. Kevin Sharp's got the running backs. Brandon Wilson has wide receivers. Albert Foreman, wide receivers. Everett Bowen has the tight ends. Brandon Brodus got the offensive line this year. Ramon Lopez has backers. Anthony Stewart with the backers. Lamar Shields, he's got the defensive line and special teams. And, of course, Coach Joby Hooper, he's the director of football operations, and he also is one of the position coaches and helps out in so many different areas. Athletic trainer, give her a plug tonight. Sarah Thornton, I know her mom and daddy. Terry and Nancy are listening to the broadcast. You guys raised a great kid. Tonight's countdown to kickoffs has been brought to you by the Navy Eagles Junior ROTC program at Dell City High School. We've got 110 students. They're service-oriented, and they provide color guard for every school activity and every sport. They're fully engaged in spreading patriotism all over Dell City High School, and they're under the leadership of Senior Chief Danny Moreau. And by the way, this year they were winners of the Distinguished Unit Award as one of the top programs in the Southwest area, including Colorado, Oklahoma, and Texas. Down on the field is Cole Childers, and we're going to go to him for the coin toss. The captains are all coming out, so we're just going to stay here as we get ready to do the coin toss. And our coin toss is brought to you by the Dell City Chamber of Commerce, trusted resource for advocacy, education, and engagement to help improve your business. And the boss over at the Dell City Chamber of Commerce is Josh Schultz. Josh recently was selected as the next generation. They call it Next Gen, under 30 and top 50 young professionals in all of Oklahoma City. And so, Josh, if you're listening, congratulations, good luck, or congratulations and thank you for all you do for Dell City and for our high school as well. And the teams will now come to midfield for the coin toss, and we're going to listen in. Cole's out there with the mic, getting ready for the team, for the players to come to midfield. And here they come.
I'll actually be interested to see, John, if Dell City does win this toss.
Yeah, what they do.
You might try to put some confidence in that offense and put them on the field first. Coach Jones typically defers. That's why I'm a little curious.
Yeah, that'll be fun to see.
officiating crew this evening from the Greater Tulsa Officials Association. Our referee is Andy Turner. Umpire Don Nutt.
Well, Cole's got the mic right up there. He's ready.
I'm Andy Turner, your referee.
Judge Aaron Carpenter.
Captain, good luck tonight, Captain. Good luck tonight. All right. For white. All right. We've got a state championship going, man. The lady is heads. The state is tails. Do you want heads or tails? Tails. He wants tails, Don. Up heads. You have won the toss. Defer.
Booker T won the toss. They deferred.
The Hornets won the toss. They have declined.
Clyde, would you like to carry?
All right. Well, looks like we lost audio there, John, but
Yeah.
that did the trick.
Yeah, I think so.
So Del City didn't win the toss, but they are going to get the ball to start, which
Yeah, all right.
I kind of like.
I do too.
Try to get Cap going right away.
You bet. So, Colton, help me on the field orientation. What do we got? We got we east, west, north, south. Let's see. The sun is behind us, right?
The sun's behind us.
So we got north, south.
Should be north, south.
Okay, got it. And so we got a light wind out of the north. Is that what you think?
That's what it looks like. It's a light wind. There we go. Yep, out of the north. Now I see it.
Okay, very good.
I was a good outfielder, John.
So we'll be right back for tonight's opening kickoff and the first quarter, sponsored by Madison's Country Cooking. Madison's Country Cooking, located at 4747 Southeast 29th, over in Del City. Open from 7 to 9, Tuesdays through Saturdays. Stay with us. We got football, Fighting Eagle football, coming up on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Jacoby producing along with Cole back up in the box after the coin toss. And I forgot to mention that we also have Jacoby's brother Cedric with us up here in the press box. He always helps us either on camera or helping produce it. So it's almost game time, Colton. Looks like the Eagles will be receiving. Is that right? Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah. So we're going to see the ball here first off and get some questions answered early as a result of last week. This kickoff is brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking, and we want to thank Madison's for participating in this for us this year. I want to tell you a quick thing about Madison's. Let's see. They have breakfast, lunch, and dinner along with daily specials and a new Mediterranean menu with gyros, kebabs, hummus, and Greek salad. All right, so here we go.
You know, John, something about Madison's that I really like, because I'm a father of 3 kids, and all 3 of them just happen to be under the age of 12. They eat for free, 12 and under. So look them up on Facebook and Google, folks. You won't regret it. Their country cooking is delicious.
Yeah, good point, Colton. Good job. First quarter is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, where it's football season at your neighborhood. Wild Wings. And you know, wings, Buffalo Wild Wings, best choice to watch the game. 5500 Tinker Diagonal. Del City best wing BOGO deals every Tuesday and Thursday. And the first quarter is dedicated to District Director of Maintenance, Mike Bryan, who today was his last day after over 40 years, and perhaps it might even be 50 years now that I think of it, supporting Middale Schools. So congratulations, Mike. Enjoy your retirement. And this first quarter is dedicated to you. And there's a kick. It's a pooch kick coming out here at the 32-yard line, taken by Eagles number 3, K.D. Palmer. And gang tackle out to, going to call it the 38-yard line. Are you ready for some football, Colton?
Yeah, I am. I like the fact that K.D. Palmer was exactly where he was to make sure that he was there to catch that ball. He's got good hands, and so you want somebody that you trust right there. That's something Del City probably saw in film, just making sure that they were prepared for that. So here we go. This Eagle offense, they are hungry for some points, folks, and Cash Kortner and Rickland Holmes in the backfield, hopefully going to bring some points on the opening drive.
You bet. And up at the H-back is, looks like Caleb Blackwolf. Motion. And there's a handoff to Rickland Holmes up the middle. He stays on the seam out to about the 42-yard line. Pick up about 3 or 4 in a play.
Yeah, Tyron Neal Taylor on the tackle. Carry right off the bat to Rickland Holmes. Gets 3 yards. Del City needs to establish the run, and that's something they wanted to do last week against Edmond Memorial, and they just weren't able to do it. And they tried early with a lot of outside runs, John, if you remember.
Yep.
And it didn't work, and so it is interesting, and I think a good thing to see some runs in between the tackles, especially early.
K.D. Palmer in motion, left to right. There's a handoff to Rickland again up the middle. Find a little bit of room, makes a couple tackles for his push back at gain of only a couple of yards. Looked like he might break it there, but Booker T came up and stopped him.
Del City, this is different from last season. You know, last season Del City played pretty much the same 3 or 4 receivers. They'd mix a couple in every once in a while. This season, different look. Del City's sending out different guys at all times. They just sent out a whole new receiving corps out there. So interesting to see how Del City decides to rotate those guys.
Trips up to the top and Cash back to pass. He's got a receiver across the middle. First down across midfield. And we'll get a number for you here in a second. 88.
Yeah. Michon Graham.
All right, Michon, also a basketball guy. First down, Eagles. Pick up about, looks like 10 on the play.
That was a confident throw by Cash. I mean, he picked up the zone, and credit to Graham, sat down right there in the hole of that zone and made sure and get that first down. I like the way this game started for Cash Kortner, his first throw. You want to see that, a good, confident throw, and that's exactly what it was.
Top of the screen is Josiah Chester. Down here on the near side is K.D. Palmer in gun. Cash Kortner. Motion, flag. And we'll see what that's all about.
Delay a game.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think that can't be a delay game, right?
Yeah.
That seemed pretty fast.
Yeah, it really did, Cole.
Jones they were running a tempo offense. That's why I don't really understand how that's even possible. And Coach Jones was out there past the numbers.
Coach Jones knows his football.
I don't know. That just seemed really quick because they were running tempo offense and got to delay a game. Odd.
Save formation, right to left on your screen. Set up doubles on the left side. There's a handoff up the middle. Pick up 3 or 4 in a play.
Yeah, Jeremiah Miles, the senior in the backfield.
Okay. I always like seeing Jeremiah in there. He can bust it loose at a heartbeat.
Yeah, I like Jeremiah for that reason. He's a good back to throw in there whenever you've got a guy like Rickland Holmes that's running you over, and then just when you're getting a little bit tired of having to tackle someone like Rickland, then you bring in Jeremiah Miles and let him try to run around you. I think it's a good tandem back there. Of course, Caleb Blackwolf will also be in that backfield as well.
Trips down here on the near side. You got the across the middle. Ball was tipped, deflected, incomplete. I'll bring up third down. Third about 12 now.
I was looking for K.D. Palmer. He was open. It was pretty tight coverage, but he had a chance, had a window. Just a little overthrown, or possibly K.D. Palmer didn't finish his route. Not sure which one. It'll be third and long here for Del City. And this might be somewhere where you want to be careful. You don't want to turn the football over, but at the same time, you kind of want to let Cash just turn one loose here. See what he can do.
Yeah, good point. Or set up a screen or a draw or something like that. All right, so the set is we got doubles, tight doubles as a matter of fact. Back offset to the right, motion right to left. Cash takes it back to pass. Got pressure from the outside, throws it up. He's got a receiver out there, and let's see.
Yeah.
What a catch. Who was that, Colton?
J.D. Palmer.
Oh, my goodness. Great catch. Put that, ESPN, top 10.
That was a really, really good catch, but a really good throw as well.
Yeah.
And there was an untouched blitz right off of the near edge here, and he was right in the face of Cash. Cash was actually looking towards the near side of your screen, and then he turned back to his right as he was about to get hit, and threw that ball up in the air, had good hang time, and let KD run underneath it and make a great catch.
Yeah.
And Del City now in the red zone, John.
Roger that, in the red zone. Our red zone is sponsored by Triple Elite, fine world-class designs and hot new styles. Triple Elite. Okay, here we go. Motion left to right, and there's a handoff to Rickland, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and actually he's going to lose 1 or 2 on the play. The ball, by the way, is at the 18, 19-yard line, and we have 8:43 left in the first quarter. For those of you that just joined us, no score. First drive for the Eagles.
On with the blows here.
Boy, the nose tackle there, number 75. He's only a sophomore for Booker T. Joseph Graves. And, man, he got in there pretty quick.
One of those kids is on the watch list. I don't know what number he is, but all right, here we go. Back, little swing pass out here to the left. Got a receiver down to the 10-yard line. Might be a caller. Yep, and he's getting up a little bit slow there. And the number was Meshawn Graham again. Nice grab and yardage after the catch.
That was about as vicious of a face mask as you will ever see. And I am very happy to see that Graham is up, headed to the sideline. He is a little bit shaken up. Now, by rule, if you lose your helmet, John,
you got to come out.
You got to come out, but if by penalty, you do have the option to stay in. But I think it's best to probably make sure and get a breather there. That was pretty nasty.
That was pretty nasty. You're right, Colton. All right, Eagles got first and goal. The ball is spotted at the 5, just outside the 5-yard line. Trips way up top. There's a handoff to Rickland around the left side. Bounces off the line of scrimmage. It's not going to go anywhere. Good contain on the outside. Going to lose 2. Ball's going to be spotted at the 8-yard line. Second down and goal.
Boy, another sophomore, Davion Oko, with a great tackle. Got low on Rickland Holmes right at his waist and was able to bring him down. That's solid. Solid defense. This is where Del City stalled last week, John.
I knew you were going to say that, Cole.
So this is where Del City needs to come up with something that works. This is where you're trying to find yourself as an offense as well. What works, what doesn't. You found out what didn't work last week. Now it's time to find out what does work.
Got to finish. Our band is here. All right. Good to see the band across the way. They'll crank it up pretty soon. All right, let's see what we got. Looks like we got Black Wolf in there, left back, and he's going to take the handoff around the right side. He's got some running room. He's going to break it all the way for a touchdown. Caleb Black Wolf. Eagles on top.
First career touchdown at Del City for Black Wolf, and it's the first touchdown of the season.
Yeah, that's right.
Awesome. I really, John, that's pretty impressive. That's a really good drive. The play calling was really good that time. I thought it was great, actually. I loved everything about that drive. Cash Courtner looked solid, and they were able to get a couple runs and get into the end zone.
Southpaw kicker, Tony Rios. Ball snap. Hold, kicks up, and the kick is good. Good start for the Eagles. Take the ball about 70 yards for the score. Eagles on top, 7-0, 7:18 left in the first quarter. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Johnny Colton back live with you, right to left on the screen. I'm up here with Colton and Jacoby, Cedric, his brother. And, of course, we got Cole helping out producing. And Cole's girlfriend, Kylie, is with us, too. So we always got to give her a shout-out. All right, so we got the Eagles on top. They'll be kicking from the south to the north end zone with their left foot kicker. Band is here. I love the band is here. And we got a little pooch kick over here on the near side to the 30-yard line. It's taken by the up back and up receiver there, and he's going to get 2 or 3 on the play out to about 32-yard line. First and goal, or first and 10 for the Hornets.
That kickoff again was brought to us by Madison's Country Cooking. And, you know, John, I need to go there. I'll tell you what, anytime you say country cooking, that just sounds fantastic. They are in Del City, located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street. Open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesdays through Saturdays. Folks, go check out Madison's. Support your local restaurant.
All right, first time to have a look at the Booker T here. At quarterback, we'll kind of spot the team here a little bit. At quarterback is number 2. His name is Levi Brooks. They got a procedure call. They'll back it up 5. The receivers are number 1. His name is Keenan Farley. On the top is number 23. Let's see. Number 23 is tight end. His name is Jordan House. And back, we'll get the back here in a second. And there's a little swing pass. Oh, no, a little. Oh, Eagle football. No, it's not. Now it's picked up by, that went through about 2 or 3 hands before it ended up in Booker T's hands. By a lineman, as a matter of fact. Ball's going to be spotted at the 15-yard line, lost about 5 on the play.
Boy, that was a hot potato, John.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted
I don't want
that. That thing was bouncing around, and Booker T actually with a pretty big break to be able to get that. But, you know, initially what happened was the quarterback, Brooks, was looking for a little bubble screen, and Del City jumped that route really quickly, and he couldn't throw it. And next thing you know, the ball slipped out of his hand. So Del City, that's something they did defensively, picked that up immediately, and that's what forced that ball out of the hands and on the ground for Booker T.
Booker T comes out and doubles. There's a snap. And there's a handoff to number 3, it looks like, is going to be the primary running back. He's junior, Micah Washington. Pickup of, looks like about 4 or 5 on the play, out to the 27-yard line. So 3rd and about 7 or 8.
Jarvis Kelly made the tackle, was able to force him out of bounds.
Yeah, it's good to see him back.
It is. He's a really good player.
Oh.
You know, and I know he's battled through some injuries.
Yeah.
He's a tough, really tough kid. And, it was good to see him back out there.
Twins up top for the Hornets. Standing gun. We're at 6:23 in the first quarter. Back offset to the left. Back to pass. Looking over here on the near side. He's got a receiver. No, he doesn't. In and out of the hands of the receiver. Number 1, it looks like. That was intended for Keenan Farley. So I'll bring a 4th down. Third down. Or 4th down, yeah.
Should be 4th down.
Yeah.
One thing about Booker T, their punter is their quarterback. And, I think it's still scarred in me, John, from that district championship game when Gundy Stillwater had
remember that?
Punt. So every time I pick up on that now.
That was a few years ago. And there's a kick by the quarterback punter, and it's going to go across midfield and picked up by Michon. He's headed to the outside, breaks a couple tackles before he swung out of bounds in Hornet territory, down around the 42-yard line. So there's a flag on the play.
There's a flag. Coach Jones was not – it worked. I mean, the return worked out, but that's not how you want to see it. Both those guys couldn't decide who wanted to pick up the ball.
Yeah.
And I don't blame Coach Jones for being upset on that. You know, they practiced that a lot.
They pick up the – oh, no, there is a flag. Let's see. Oh, personal – oh, no.
On Booker T.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to tack that on. I saw a Del City player was really, really upset.
I saw that, yeah.
And must have been cheap-shotted in some way. I didn't see it. It was on the backside of the play.
Was it personal foul? I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. Unnecessary roughness. So, boy, Booker T, that's 2 15-yard penalties. The face mask and now that. And that'll drive a coach crazy.
Boy. 6:10 first quarter. Eagles come out, and they're ahead 7-0. Eagles come out with, looks like Rickland Holmes in the backfield, running doubles motion with Katie Palmer, and there's a handoff. And it's not Rickland, it's number 4, Jeremiah Miles. Boy, he's a quick kid. It's fun to watch him run.
Yeah, you were right, John. The announcer said it was Rickland Holmes, but it was definitely Jeremiah Miles. And Jeremiah is he's explosive, and once he gets a step, like I said, he is the guy that's capable of scoring any given play, and that is the kind of guy you like. You like to get him the ball in space.
And we've been watching him now for 3 years, coming off the bench, doing good things. He gets the ball again up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, going to bring the ball down to around the 5-yard line. Of course, we're in the red zone, brought to you by Triple Elite, world-class designs, hot new styles at Triple Elite. First and goal. Or no, it's not first and goal. Let's see, where is the ball going to be spotted? Looks like they got 2nd and 2.
Yeah, Hornet is shaking up.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, and we'll actually talk a little bit more about Jeremiah Miles after this break. Stay
Look forward
with us
to it
on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
John and Colton back live with you, and on the field live. It looks like we got 2nd down and 1 in gun. Rickland Holmes offset to the right, and we got motion with Katie Palmer, and there's a handoff to Jones, Rickland Holmes around the left side. He drags and drags before a whole swarm of black jerseys come in, make the stop, and they're going to lose about 2 on the play. So now here we go, 3rd down and about 4.
Yeah, boy, I'll tell you,
3.
a credit to Booker T.
Yeah.
They've done a good job stopping Rickland Holmes. They've actually had more trouble stopping Jeremiah, and Jeremiah checks back into the ballgame. And I said I had something else to say about Jeremiah. Really, I just want to give him credit. You know, in this day and age, John, with transferring being so popular, say what you want about it, whether you like it, don't like it, doesn't matter. But he had the option. He could have probably transferred. He stuck it out. Here he is getting his opportunities, making the most of it. I love a kid like that.
I love that, too. Good job. All right, so we had handoff, it looks like, to number 4, Jeremiah. Miles, the running back we were just talking about. He gets out to the 10-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 4. Let's see what we do with the southpaw kicker on the sidelines. Let's see what Coach decides to do.
So Coach Jones said something in the coaches show about the reason he didn't kick the field goals last week was because of the penetration up the middle, and he didn't know that they could get a kick off. And I think he's thinking the same thing, John. Booker T's defense has done a good job on that interior defensive line. They are really penetrating quick. So Del City is going to think about it here. They may take a timeout.
Play clock. You're right, 5. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as the play clock was winding down, like Colton said, they're going to think a little bit about it here on a big 4th down. So we got 4:06 left, first quarter. Eagles on top 7-0. Stay with us. You're watching Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Johnny Colton back live with his Eagles come back out. We got 4th down at about 5. First quarter action brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, where it's football season at your neighborhood. Wild Wings, Buffalo. In gun. Cash. Back to pass, staying in the pocket. There's being pressed on the outside. Going to keep the ball. He's got a lot of green out there. He's going to stay with it. Looks like he's going to get the first down.
Good job.
Yeah, he comes up with first point and first down. A kid's excited. Gotta love it.
Boy, that's a play. I mean, he made a play. His receivers did not get off the ball. I don't know if folks at home could see that, but on the near side of the screen, his receivers were still standing still, and Cash had the football. Look at the replay here. His receivers are still standing at the line, and boy, Cash made a quick decision. He was looking left. The play was designed to go that way, and he immediately made a quick decision and took off running to get that first down. Nice job.
Yeah, very good. And speaking of that replay, Colton, all our instant replays are brought to us by Gregory Sporting Goods, your top shop for any and all sporting goods. I missed it. Let's see, what do we got? Up the middle?
Yep, Jeremiah.
Okay, Jeremiah, pick up 3 or 4. But while I'm talking about Gregory Sporting Goods as they get lined up for play number 2, goal to goal in the red zone, you go to Gregory Sporting Goods at all?
Yeah, actually quite a bit.
Yeah, those are great guys, Greg and Joe. They do a great job. They were in Del City, and they moved down to Moore, and they're just really a class organization. The dad used to own the restaurant right there in Del City. I can't remember. It closed after COVID, but just a really nice family. Okay, here we go. And there's a handoff left side. That's not going to go too far. And again, it is Miles on the carry. Slow to his feet. There he's back up. 3rd down. Stingy defense out there.
Joseph Deshaun Graves. He is big, number 75. He's a sophomore, and he's making all kinds of plays. I would expect, John, watching him play, he's probably a next-level player.
You know what? Cedric's showing me that he is a top football prospect. He's got offers from OU, Tulsa, a couple other places. And he's only a sophomore. Sophomore, is that what he is? Yeah. Okay, here we go. 3rd down, big 3rd down. Motion, Palmer, left to right, hand off to Black Wolf up the middle, and pushes forward. Nice little gain after being stopped initially. Ball's going to be spotted, looks like at the 3-yard line. 4th down.
Now they're going to kick the field goal, I think, which is probably smart, you know. Man, but you got to make sure somebody has to block 75. I mean, that's the key here. You got to make sure Graves is not able to get in there and block this thing. He is causing a lot of problems right now. Del City's going to have to figure something out, whether it's running outside or throwing the ball a little bit more. They're going to have to figure that out as the Hornets have taken a timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. 7-0 Del City. They're going to attempt a field goal here with 2:23 left to go in the opening frame. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Jacoby producing and Cedric getting us all kinds of good facts here. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Southpaw kicker Tony Rios on for the Eagles to attempt a field goal. Ball snap, and it's down, and the kick is up, and it is good. Squirts across that crossbar for the three-pointer. Way to go there, kicker. So the Eagles on top now, 10-0, 2:22 in the first quarter. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. From Tulsa, you're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Put the work in, yeah, I earned it. It's my destiny. Yeah, I'm on top, can't be stopped. Shooting my shot. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm a legend. Get what I want. Oh,
Johnny Colton back live with you. Kickoff. And there's another pooch to the far side of the field, outside the lines, in board of the numbers, taken at the 34-yard line. And here we are in the first quarter, sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings, and Colton likes Madison Country Cooking on the kickoff there.
Yeah, you know what, though, too? I'm going to keep talking about Madison. You guys are going to love it. Madison's Country Cooking in Del City, I mean, they are awesome. They're on Uber Eats, Grubhub, DoorDash. Also, seniors 60 and older can buy one meal and drink and get the second meal and drink free. Hey, Mom and Dad, that's a pretty good deal. So check out Madison's Country Cooking in Del City.
And Colton, I've eaten there as well. Kim and I have gone there a few times. It's really good cooking. All right, here we go. Hornets, 1st and 10. Left to right on your screen. They come out and gun. They got single receivers top and bottom. They're running double tight. Quarterback in gun, stays in the pocket, looking deep down the sideline. He's got a receiver out there. Just missed the outstretched arms of number 0, Caden McClellan.
Boy, that was a false start by McClellan. He jumped off the ball. I'm sure you probably just saw the replay. Jacoby played it. I was signaling for a false start up here in the booth, and Jacoby made that was a false start. Booker T got away with one. Had that been caught for a touchdown or something, John, that would have probably got Coach Jones pretty upset.
Yeah, that's right.
It was an incomplete pass. Pretty good coverage, actually, on the outside there by Nicholas Holmes.
Brooks in gun, back offset to his left, back to pass. He's looking out here on the out route. Well, Brooks thought it would be an out route, but the receiver, number 1,
Farley,
Keenan Farley, did not. It looks like he did a stop route. 3rd down.
Had that ball been thrown more to the inside, it would have been dangerous. Might have been picked off because sitting out there, one of my longtime favorite players here, Damarian Turner,
yeah, I know
playing defensive back, and boy, he might have jumped that route and picked it and taken it back the other way.
3rd and 10. Sun starting to set here at S.C. Williams Stadium at Booker T. Washington. Eagles come out in the front 3. Brooks looking out here, and a little swing pass. That's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was number 6, Jamian Compton. 4th down.
It's 4th down. Surely they're going to punt. Yeah, there you go. Took them a second, but they got the punt unit out.
Looks like Black Wolf and Graham will be back to receive the punt.
Both those guys, pretty good football players that we're excited about having here at Del City. Of course, Mishon Graham's a senior, another one of those players that earned and waited his opportunity out. But and he's a good player. But over there as well, Caleb Blackwolf, who he's a sophomore and he's going to be good for a long time.
And there's a nice kick by the rugby almost. It's going to go into the end zone. That ball, he kicked that thing 50, 70 yards. Good punt. So that'll come out to the 20-yard line where it'll be Eagle football, 1st and 10, right to left on your screen. 2:05, first quarter. Eagles on top, 10-0. Gives us a chance to recognize first quarter sponsor and the dedication to the first quarter. Sponsor Buffalo Wild Wings in this first quarter is dedicated to District Director of Maintenance Mike Bryan, who this year will be retiring after 50 years. As a matter of fact, this week, today may have been his last day. You've been the wind beneath our sails. Palmer left to right on the end around for Cash. He moves it out close to the first down. It is going to be a first down. Ball's going to be spotted 32-yard line. Good pickup.
Got to tell you, John, he doesn't look Cash, I should say, doesn't look super fast, but he gets up the field a little quicker than it looks.
I think you're right, Colton. Yeah,
one of those guys. Another good run. It was a good keep. He read the defensive end. The defensive end crashed really hard, and Cash kept it and took it all the way out. Picked up a first down.
Eagles come out with trips up top. You got Chester, you got Graham, and you got, looks like, I didn't get the other one. There's he's going to keep it around the other side. And this time, going to be scoped out a little bit better than the last play. Ball's going to be advanced out to about the 36-yard line. Pick up about 4 on the play. It'll be second down, about 6.
And I do want to correct myself real quick. Meshawn Graham came from Westmore. I said that wrong. He came from Westmore and had that written down wrong, so that's my bad. But excited to have him here. He was a good player at Westmore, and Dell City has a lot of high hopes for him, wearing number 88.
Trips on this side, you got Palmer, and you got Walker and Graham. Back offset to the left, back to pass. Got an out route out here. Number 88 sidesteps a tackle, another tackle, and he's downfield. He's got a good hit. Ball's going to be spotted down here around the 38-yard line. So really nice pickup, yards after catch.
Hey, if you're going to win number 88, you got to be good, right? You got to be explosive. You got to make plays. Meshawn Graham made a nice play right there. That was all him. Just as soon as he got the football, got the space, and made a lot of guys miss, and then showed a little strength and got another first down. Boy, the Eagles offense, they are rolling right now, clicking on all cylinders.
Instant replay brought to you by Joe and Greg at Gregory Sporting Goods, your top shop for any and all sporting. All right, so we got an up back. We got back offset to the right with twins up top. He's going to hand it off to Black Wolf up the middle. He's got a little run room, and looks like he's going to advance the ball inside the 25-yard line. So pick up a first down, 12-yard carry. I love watching Black Wolf run the football, too.
Yeah, he is somebody that I'm excited about, John.
Oh, boy.
He was so good at El Reno just as a freshman last year. Again, 900 yards rushing. That doesn't happen unless you're a good football player. You can't just fluke that up. So, pretty impressed with him. That's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. Eagles up 10-0, and they are trying to knock on the doorstep again to go up 3 possessions. We'll see if they can do it in the second quarter. You're watching Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch.
Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Back live with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network. A pitch from Cash Kortner out to Rickland Holmes. Rickland Holmes escapes a couple tacklers inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. John, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. Red Zone brought to you by Triple Elite. Find world-class designs, hot new styles at Triple Elite. Ball spotted at about the 18-yard line, second and about 4. Hey, we're looking at Rickland Holmes on the watch list here, Colton.
Yeah.
And he's got offers, it looks like Arkansas State, Iowa State, North Texas, Oklahoma State, and Washington State.
And I know Texas A&M is looking at him, too,
okay.
if I'm not mistaken. Always good to get an SEC team in there.
And there's a handoff to Rickland off the right side. He squirms forward up to about the, looks like inboard of the 15, down to the 13-yard line. First down, move the sticks. Eagles looking to tack on some more. 11:07, first half.
So it's kind of a tale of two teams a little bit here with Dell City. What you saw last week, again, going against Edmond Memorial, it's not that they were so much better, but it is difficult. Again, it's like going in boxing. I said it last week. I remember Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya fighting, and De La Hoya trying to come up and wait to fight Bernard Hopkins. And it was just a total mismatch because of the size. And that is kind of the way it is with 6'1" versus 5'8". So much more depth,
right.
A lot more guys to choose from. As there's a flag on that play, and Rickland was stuffed immediately. But that is something for Del City that I think so many people, I saw stuff on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, saying stuff about, this Del City team, they're nowhere near as good as they were last year.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And that I think that's a little ridiculous, and that's overreaction. This Del City team's pretty good. They're younger, there's new faces, but that last week game, you just cannot judge it based off of that. There was a lot of new things. And I think tonight you're seeing the true colors of the Eagles.
And I think that when you're young, that your learning curve is pretty steep. And so, we got that first one behind us, and now we see what's happening after a week of practice and a look at film and stuff like that. So, yeah, when you got a young team out there, they have a tendency to get better quicker. So.
You just got to keep their confidence up.
You bet.
That's what it all is. Del City did get a 5-yard penalty there. That'll back them up.
Ball spotted at the 18-yard line, it looks like. It'll be first down at about 15. Motion left to right with Palmer again. Back to pass is Cash. He's looking in the end zone. He's got a receiver. Overthrows the receiver in the back corner of the right end zone there. And I'll bring up third down.
Boy, good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, two guys were open. Two guys ran a route pretty close together, and both of them were open. That usually doesn't happen, but picked up on that. It was a pretty decent ball, just a little overthrown there. Again, that's something that comes with time. Black Wolf checks into the ball game here.
Yeah. Receiver down here on the near side is number 15, Josiah Chester. And up top is Katie Palmer. And it looks like number 13, Braylon Walker on the top. Katie's coming to the right side with Bichon. So we got trips down here on the near side. And Black Wolf in, and we got a timeout or what? Timeout Eagles. All right, so 10:45 first half, 10-0 Eagles on top. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Jacoby in the middle producing. Got Cedric up here giving us a lot of good research on these players. And Cole Childers as well, helping back us all up on spot and producing. Cash back to pass. He's looking, now rolling to his left, throws it away over on the far side of the field. So I'll be in third down, about 15 now. Gives us a chance. Colton, we got some stats on the big tackle over there for
Graves.
For the Hornets. Yeah, so here's what 24/7 says. Last year, he had recorded 86 tackles, 20 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 1 touchdown. So pretty good credentials for freshman last year.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's
Yeah.
a freshman. I mean, he's a grown man out there. There's no question.
Empty backfield. Cash, back to pass. He's looking across the middle. He's got a receiver. Nice catch out there. It's touchdown Eagles, and it's number 3, I think, Katie Palmer. You bet. Katie Palmer on the reception. Looks like about an 18-yard touchdown Eagles.
Man, great ball from
Yeah,
Cash.
I knew you'd say that, right?
A good catch from Katie Palmer using his hands. I love receivers that use their hands to go and get the football, and that's impressive. Good job by Del City. Man, nothing but good things to say and nothing but good things that we're seeing right now out of this Eagle football team. This is what we were expecting to see this season.
On for the extra point, Tony Rios. And the kick is up and good. So put another point on the scoreboard, 17-0, 10:35 in the first half. And we got our ball game up here in Tulsa. You're watching Del City Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Johnny Coleman back live with you. 10:35, first half, 17-0. Eagles on top. They just scored, and they're kicking off, and we'll go over to Colton for the Madison kickoff.
I like to wait. I'll wait till after this cook-off because I got to have a little time to talk about that food.
Hey, that recap on that last 18-yard touchdown from Cash to Katie Palmer was brought to you by Casa Juanito. And let's see what happened down here. Yeah, oh, ball's on the ground.
Fumble.
And it's still on the ground. It's still on the ground. It's going towards the end zone. It's going to be
safety.
Let's see what the Eagles.
Oh, they're going to. There we go. There it is.
Yeah. All right. It is going to be a safety. That was quite an exchange again. Hot potato football.
Telling you, the football's hot tonight.
Yeah, it's hot tonight. Yeah, you got that right.
So now 19-0 our score. Del City going to get the ball.
Yeah.
So, hey, you're going to get 2 kickoffs in one. How about that?
All right.
2 for 1.
You got plenty of time
Madison's Country Cookie. That's right. So we'll tell you a little bit more about them. It is always going to be, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner along with daily specials and new Mediterranean menu with gyros, kebabs, hummus, and Greek salad. I mean, man, you don't see too many restaurants that carry that stuff. That's the good stuff there. So go check them out, Madison's Country Cooking in Del City. And we are super excited that they are sponsoring us here on these opening kickoffs. And hopefully they're going to get a lot of shout-outs after all these kickoffs that Del City has to kick on to. So thanks to Madison's for that.
Yeah, good job, Colton. And those 2 scoring recaps, like I started to talk about, brought to us by Casa Juanito, quick service restaurant just right down from Del City High School. They offer fresh and flavorful fiesta meals in Del City. They've been around since 1976. Kids use them at lunchtime. It's always standing room only in there and cars in the fast food line. But great food. Favorite for a quick lunch break. And, of course, they covered the scoring recap on that kickoff. In and out of the hands a couple of times of both black jerseys and white jerseys before it's covered in the end zone for safety by the Hornets. Hornets will be kicking off at the 20-yard line now as a result of the safety. 10:22, first half. 19-0, your Eagles on top for those of you who just joined us.
Make sure you field this kick clean. Don't fumble. Don't muff it.
There's a kick. There's a good kick. Take it at the 39 by Meshawn Graham. Up the middle, kind of on his feet. Kind of jigging and jagging there a little bit before he's brought down inside. The Hornet territory there at the 48-yard line will be 1st and 10 for your Eagles.
Del City's yet to punt tonight. Let's see if they can keep that streak going. 10-13 left to go in the half, up 19-0. And folks kind of keeping some track of the Carl Albert Midwest City game for you. That way you don't have to even switch your channel. No reason to. 7-0 right now. Carl Albert is on top of Midwest City. Carl Albert has the ball. Midwest City just muffed a punt, speaking of that. So Carl Albert has the ball midfield with 9 minutes left to go.
Cash hands it up the middle, hands it off up the middle to, might have been Miles again. We'll see. Pick up about 4 on the play.
Somebody slow to get up.
Yeah.
Looks like Miles lost his helmet, is the reasoning.
So
here comes Ricklin.
Here comes Ricklin. By the way, we got some stats on Ricklin from last year from 24/7. I'll read them to us right quick. 95 tackles, 10 sacks, 1 interception, 1 fumble recovery. And he also ran for 241 yards, 3 touchdowns, 9.6 yards per carry. All right, so that's Ricklin Holmes. Great year last year. So the Eagles got the ball, 1st and 15. Ball spotted at the 47. There's a handoff. Rickland Holmes up the middle. That's going to go a little bit as the pile moves forward to inside the 50, down to the 48-yard line, close to the original line of scrimmage, where it'll be 3rd down and about 10? Second down, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. I actually didn't see the penalty, John. I didn't catch that, so must have been a legal procedure or something to that effect. So I thought it was 3rd down for a second, too. 2nd 11, and Rickland Holmes in the backfield. Going to have to go 3 receivers to the right. This is where Cash Gortner, he might be able to take a shot if he wants to.
Hand off to Rickland Holmes up the middle. He's got run room, breaks a couple tackles, cross 40-yard line. Good hard run, close to the 1st down. Love watching Rickland get by that first level there. Pretty explosive out of the backfield. No wonder a lot of colleges are looking at him.
He's a very physical player.
Yeah.
There's no question.
I remember last year, I think it was, Colton, and I interviewed his dad. Didn't his dad play ball at OSU? Yeah.
He did. He's actually a coach as well. I believe in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Okay.
I may be wrong about that, but his dad was a good football player.
Trips up top. There's a handoff again to Rickland up the middle. This time not going to go anywhere. Tried to bounce the outside before he's hauled down at the line of scrimmage, 39-yard line, let's call it. It'll be 4th down and 2 for the Eagles. I'd say that Coach Jones is mixing up play calling pretty good over there, Colton. He must be pretty happy with the job he's doing as offensive coordinator right now.
Yeah, everything just looks a lot smoother tonight, all the way through. And Coach Jones, he's funny. You know, a lot of times before the game, you can kind of get a sense for how he thinks things are gonna go. And he was pretty fired up.
Yeah, he was. It was fun to listen to that interview. All right, play clock at 2, 1, and 0, and they got the play off. Cash looking down the sideline. Receiver got tangled up there with the defender. Incomplete pass. So Hornets take over. 1st and 10. The ball at 39-yard line. Stop.
That was a good stop.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Cash, I think, kind of panicked just a little bit. He had some guys in his face. I mean, there was nobody open to the far side of the screen, and he just wanted to make sure and get rid of it. Didn't want to take the sack. Coach Jones having a pretty good conversation with him. And, you know, the thing about Coach Jones is he coaches hard. And I think that's something that every good quarterback needs. You need to be coached hard. And that's exactly what's going on right there. Learning moment for Cash Gortner, whatever it was. I didn't see it, but it's a learning moment nonetheless.
Okay, the Hornets come out at their quarterback, Brooks Jr., and they're going to call timeout. Somebody is. Did you see who called timeout?
Yeah, Booker T.
Okay,
yep.
You got it, Colton.
Yep, we'll take a timeout with them. 19-0 our score, 8:06 left to go in the half on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Hornet ball. Hornet Brooks hands it off to the running back, who bounces to a left into his right along the line of scrimmage. At the top of your screen on the numbers brought down, about 39-yard line. Gain of 1 maybe on the play. That'll be 2nd down and 10.
Rickland Holmes was the first guy in the backfield there. Caused the havoc. Couldn't bring him down, but was able to at least slow the play down enough to where the Eagles were able to flock there, no pun intended, to get to the ball.
I like it. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. Play clock is at 10. Brooks has the running back offset to his left. And we got two single receivers, top and bottom. There's a quick pitch out to the right side. Back around the right side. Looks like there might have been a flag on the play. I'm not sure. Yep, the yellow on the field. Crosses the 40-yard line. Ball will be spotted at the 43. We'll see what the call is on the field.
Okay, yeah, pretty quick signal.
Yep.
It's a hold.
Yep.
So bring it back. Whitehat through that foul. He's going to give us another signal there, I think. Just maybe not. So there you go. It is a hold. It'll bring the Hornets back. Boy, they've struggled with the penalties. I mean, they've had quite a few now. They've had a couple personal foul penalties, and then, of course, just now the hold, a couple illegal procedures. And, you know, this is still stuff early in the season. Both these teams, every team around the state of Oklahoma, there's going to be a lot of penalties, and even in the NFL. I mean, look at the game last night.
Yeah.
My goodness, a lot of flags. So
early in the season, yep.
Yeah, we got to work through them.
Okay. Brooks back offset to his right. He's got 2nd and 20 or so. Rolls to his right. Got a receiver out there on out route. He breaks a couple tackles. Across the 40-yard line down the 42-yard line. Pick up about 12 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and about 8 or so. That was a nice pitch catch.
Yeah, Keenan Farley on the reception. Good catch. And actually a pretty good throw, too. Best throw of the night from Levi Brooks. Still 3rd down here for Booker T. Del City was, very close to picking that ball off and just didn't get there quite in time, but still have an opportunity to get off the field here. Might be 4-down territory when you're down 19-0, so you might try to see get as many yards as you can here with 6 minutes left to go. We'll see.
Play clock at 6. Twins down here on the near side, and they're going to call a timeout. Coach doesn't like the play clock, I think. 6:16 in the first half. And the Eagles on top, 19-0. Stay with us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Johnny Colton back live with you. Big 3rd down for the Hornets. Got trips down here on the near side. Back is offset. To Brooks is right. Single receiver up top. 3rd and 7. 6:16 first half. 19-0. Eagles on top. There's the snap. Back to pass. Looking down the sideline. Or a quick out route. Dropped out there by the intended receiver, number 1, Keenan Farley. Now bring up 4th down.
Boy, he made the tough catch and then drops the easier one. That's tough. That happens a lot. A lot of times those tougher catches are the ones that guys make, and it's just kind of a thing of overthinking, try to see where you're going to go with the football. Since they didn't pick up any yards, they'll punt. Smart call. Still a lot of time to go in the second quarter. Seems like this has been a long half. A lot of timeouts.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of passes, a lot of penalties.
Okay, so the Hornets will line up at punt formation. Standard punt formation. And there's a snap. Good snap. Back to the punter. Punter gets a kick away. End over end. It's going to take some bounces before nobody's going to pick it up. Inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. Eagles take over. Going left to right on your screen. North to south. 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Got a Hornet
down,
so we will take another break, folks. Stay with us. You're watching Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch! Buffalo! Buffalo! Ranch! Monterey Jack cheese!
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network here, folks. We've got what appears to be a possible serious injury here. So not going to speculate on anything, not going to tell you who it is, anything like that, because we can't see it. It's a Booker T. Washington player. So do want to at least inform folks there's nothing wrong with the set, just a long break going on right now. Wishing this kid the very best. Hopefully everything will turn out okay. But just wanted to update you. 19-0 our score. Del City's on top. 6 minutes left to go here in the half. And as soon as things get back underway, we'll get back to you. But for now, we are going to be sitting in silence here. And if you believe in it, say up a prayer for the young man and hope that everything is going to be okay. You're watching Eagle Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Johnny Colton back live with you, and that injured player for Booker T just got on his feet, and he got a nice round of applause from both sides, and that's the way it ought to be. He's being helped to the sideline by the coaches. Colton's going to try to get his number.
Yeah, and I don't even want to try to take a guess.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
tough.
see it for sure. You just never know if a parent's watching or something.
You
I
bet.
don't want to scare somebody, but I think it's 45.
That's what it looks like to me, number 45.
And we'll grab his name, but it is so good to see that he is up and walking. Mikael Burns. Always scary when you see a player down for an extended period of time, John. And sometimes we forget as fans and
You're right.
Of the game of football, it's a violent game.
Yeah.
And if you play the game of football, there is a 0.0% chance that you will never get hurt. It's just never going to happen. You're going to get hurt. It's just part of the game. So always wish these kids the best, wishing him the best as well as he's helped to the sideline.
You bet. You bet, Colton. All right, so here we are, back to the field. And we got the little quick swing pass out here. It looks like the number 13 is going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play. That's Braylon Walker.
Yeah.
On the reception. It's good to see Braylon getting some tosses there. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5.
This is definitely the first time since I've been at Dell City where you have seen a lot of depth. I mean, you see a lot of guys touching the football. It's a joint effort.
Yeah.
You see a lot of guys that are getting involved in this football game, and I love to see that. That shows you what kind of development these younger players are getting through the system at Dell City.
You bet.
So that's pretty cool. So we're going to get another stoppage of play.
And not only that, Colton, but, so Coach is handling the offense over there. So he's got all these guys subbing, so he's obviously getting some help probably from Coach Sharp as they go. So that's a great game plan that's going on that sidelines. Players coming in and out like that, fresh players, fresh legs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that stoppage of play was about there, but
I don't know. Play clock hadn't started yet.
Could have been something to do with that, but I don't know. Booker T's got a lot of confusion on the sidelines here, so there is still a holdup.
Yeah, play clock hadn't started. And the Whitehead, he's going to wind it. There he goes. Play ball. Motion, Michon. There's a handoff up the middle. Got some running room. Ooh, trip before he broke to the outside was Miles. And he had a lot of green in front of him. That may have gone, but it's close to the first down. Ball spot at the 37-yard line. Pick up the 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.
Boy, I thought he was going to go.
Yeah.
Good run, though. This is a 3rd and short. Dell City has struggled a little bit tonight on 3rd and short situations. Last week they did try a lot of Wildcat stuff. Not attempted that tonight. Doesn't look like they're going to attempt it here either. Cash Gordon are going to stay in the ball game. That at least keeps the defense grounded. I mean, at least it does give you the opportunity to throw the football.
Motion, Michon, handoff up the middle. It's number 4 again. Breaks to the outside. Out here on the near sideline, is forced out of bounds down around the 41, 42-yard line. Number 4, Jeremiah.
Good tough run.
Yeah.
Good tough run for Miles. Making sure to get the first down. Sometimes as a running back, one of the biggest things to learn is not trying to score every single play. There is a purpose sometimes. It's just, hey, we've got to make sure and get what we need, get the job done on this play. And that was one of those plays where Jeremiah, at any cost, he was going to get the first down.
Back to pass is Cash. He's looking, rolling to his right. He's got a receiver downfield. He throws the ball. So, whoa, kind of thrown out of bounds there. No flag on the play. The intended receiver is number 15, Josiah Chester. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. While I have a minute, Colton, just want to recognize the fact that we got our band over there, and they're playing away. And we also have student body. Came up in the Spirit Bus. Christy Cooper, our student council advisor, and she does so much at our school. She drove the bus and brought the kids up, and you can see them on the far side of the field. So here we go. Eagles got the ball. We got doubles, and we have a motion with doubles to quads. Back offset to the left, and there's a quick pitch out there to Black Wolf, up the middle. Got break, couple tackles, another tackle. Get a little cross tongue there, out to about the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of about 23 on the play. First down, Eagles.
Caleb Blackwolf, to me, is an every down back.
Yeah.
Just from the quick eye, he can do it all, and he is pretty explosive. I'm excited. Again, I've said that a lot, but I'm excited to see what he's going to continue to do and continue to develop. And he'll get bigger too. That's the other thing. You know, you can kind of tell he's not a real big kid, but I think he's only a sophomore. As he continues to develop, he'll become a bigger, stronger kid in the weight room.
Motion to quads on this side. Back offset to the right. May run the quick pitch out here. No, they don't. Trap across the left side. And again, it's with Black Wolf. He's going to get inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. And we'll call it second down and about 8. Yeah, you're right. You know, you look at that backfield. I mean, Rickland's a junior. Cash is a sophomore. Black Wolf's a sophomore.
Yeah.
A couple of those receivers are sophomores.
Yeah, Josiah Chester, he's not got in on the action yet, I don't think. I don't believe he has a reception yet, but he is somebody that they want to get the ball to.
They're high on him, you're right.
They are. You can tell they're high on him. And, yeah, he's a pretty good-sized kid, too. So that's a player I expect to really develop and become a solid athlete here at Del City. Del City letting some clock run here. They're going to take a timeout. I'm pretty certain that's their last timeout. It is 3:12 to go in the half. 19-0 our score. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Johnny Colt back live with you. Here we go. We got 3:12 on the clock. Second down, about 8. Cash and gun. Looking a quick pitch out to the right side with Black Wolf. Scoots to the sideline. He's brought down at about the 30, we'll call it the 36-yard line perhaps. Pick up a 2 on the play. Third down, about 6 for the Eagles. Clock winding down, 2:57. Eagles on top, 19-0.
We've got 2 penalties down. One's going to be a hold on Del City, but there was another one on the far side. 2 players were getting into it. And look out. Cash Courtner ran and grabbed a towel, and it was the Booker T player's towel.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he wanted his towel back. I was
a
little nervous. We were getting ready to get a fight.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the same thing you did.
I don't blame him. I would want my towel back,
I want
too.
my towel. Put my towel down.
Those towels, they're not cheap, I promise you.
That's right. You don't want the towels to start swapping sidelines. We're in trouble. All right, ball spotted 38-yard line. And as I said, 2nd and 8 here for your Fighting Eagles. We got doubles. And the back is, looks like, I can't see his numbers, Black Wolf or Rickland Holmes. Back to pass is Cash. He's looking over on the far side of the field. He had an out route. It's going to be caught at about the 34-yard line. Pick up about 4 on the play. So it'll bring up 4th down and about 4. Or correction, I'm sorry, 3rd down.
Yeah, Darian Overstreet is the corner on the far side, and he's covering I think Dylan Simmons over there, and there is some good talking going on over there. I'll say if you're a line judge, you got to get a hold of that. Make sure nothing comes out of it, but something to note, something to watch.
Trips down here on the near side, and the back is Black Wolf, Cash and gun, and he looks out here. He's got a little swing pass to Katie Palmer. Katie's got the ball inside the 35, inside the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. Let's call it 1st and 10. Eagles, nice little pitch catch for about 12 yards. Cash to Palmer.
Good ball there. Another shaken up player here for Booker T. He's on his feet. Good to see. Del City still, they have plenty of time, and they don't have any timeouts, but there's plenty of time as you're inside the 30. Still 2 minutes to go here.
Play clock at 15. And we got singles with double tight, back offset to the right. Cash takes the ball, hands it off to, no he doesn't, keeps it around the right side. It's closed off. And a swarm gang tackle at inside the 30 called 28-yard line. Pickup of 0 on the play. 1:45, clock is winding. No timeouts for the Eagles.
Yeah, that time it was a good read, but Booker T just, they picked up on their own mistake really quick, and they were able to recover defensively to keep Cash from getting outside.
Single receivers, top and bottom, back to pass. Cash looking across, looking deep along the... Ooh, intended receiver was Katie Palmer. In and out of his hands is nice layup there by the quarterback. Cash in the end zone on the far side of the field. Incomplete pass. 1:22, clock stop. So, ladies and gentlemen, you'll want to stay with us as we roll into the halftime. If our band comes over, we'll obviously bring you the band it's in its entirety. Other than that, the halftime show we have planned is Cole and Jacoby going to give us some game day analysis. Always good to hear from those guys. And your halftime shout-outs. Got a lot of shout-outs. Back to pass is Cash. He's looking. He's got a far... Ooh. Incomplete. No flag on the play. Tender receiver down there in the far corner of the end zone, Michon. He's saying, hey, I was interfered with, but referee's not buying it.
Looked like he was probably interfered with, but Overstreet was with the coverage, and he's been I don't want to say it like that, but he's been talking a lot over there, making a lot of noise, and no flag, and he backed it up. Good coverage. And the referees, they're being pretty consistent. They are letting the guys play in the back end, and I like that. So nothing wrong with that there. 4th down, Del City looks like they're going for it. Minute 16 left. Neither team has a timeout left. I like this call.
Black Wolf in. Back to pass is Cash. And he's looking deep. Incomplete. Intended receivers number 13. Braylon Walker got kind of tangled up on that route. Miscom there with the quarterback. 1:10. So we're going to get turnover on downs to the Hornets. 19-0. Eagles on top.
Yeah, that's just a throw right there because I think it was Walker, right, John? Braylon Walker.
Yes.
Looked like he was open at the back end of the play and had a chance for a touchdown. Last season with an experienced quarterback that's been doing it a while, he probably lays that up. It's probably a touchdown. Kortner saw it. He just saw it late. And by the time he saw it, he had pressure. He felt like he had to rush the throw, and that's all it was. That's just a young player right there. By the time he's a senior, that's going to be 6. I can assure you.
You bet. Okay, let's see what the Hornets do. Play it safe or try to get something going here. We got, and they're going to try to get something going. Back to passes Brooks. He's looking deep down the seam, and there's nobody out there. Busted play somewhere along the line there. 2nd down. And again, ladies and gentlemen, 1:05 left in the first half. If our band comes and plays, you'll see the band, the pride of Del City, in its entirety. If not, or at some point, you'll hear from Jacoby and Cole. You won't want to miss that game day analysis between those two fine young producer, commentator wannabes. And look forward to hearing from them. Okay, got 2nd down, 10. Brooks in gun, back offset to his right, takes a snap. This time it's no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Handoff. Number 3 tries to break a couple tackles, move to the outside. Micah Washington on the carry.
Good tackle there. I think it was Christian Hackadary, if I'm not mistaken. Good job getting out there.
Loss of about 5 on the play. 3rd down or about 15. Play clock is at 20, and the game clock's at 38, so we'll get at least one more play here. And we'll see what Coach Booker T decides to do here. They sit on it.
Yeah, this is where you got to be careful for Booker T. Said that last week with Del City. Now for Booker T, you got to be careful.
That's right. We got doubles. Back offset to the left. Back to pass. And there comes a blitz. Chase to the outside. He's got a little bit of running room. Cross 25. Breaks outside. 30-yard line. Forced out of bounds. Down around the 35-yard line. Pickup of of about 15 on the play out to the 35-yard line. 4 yards short of the first down. 3 yards, let's call it. Fourth down.
Well, now, because Booker T was able to at least stretch that play down the field a little bit, nothing was there. That's just making something out of nothing. Pretty good job there by Quinn Brooks. But now what you have to really be cautious of is just don't let anybody get behind you. They are going to probably just try to launch one downfield, you'd think, because it's fourth down, 11 seconds left. They want to try to run some clock and see what they can get out of it. Don't let anybody get behind you.
Back to pass. Looking for a little stop route out here with number 0. He's forced out of bounds around the 46-yard line. 5.9 seconds.
Ended up throwing a quick pass instead. Got the first down, got out of bounds. They'll get one more play. Del City was doing exactly what I said, just making sure nothing got behind them, and now they're going to run just a kind of a prevent defense, try to run everybody back.
Yeah, deep is Bishan Graham. And Caleb Blackwolf over on the far side is number 2, D.T. Turner.
Let's see how far Brooks can throw it. Can
Yeah.
he throw it 55 yards? If he has enough time, maybe.
And Eagles are bringing one on the outside. There was just a handoff. Waiting for something to open up. Opens up a little bit across midfield. And there's the game clock. It's 0. That's the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Up here in Booker T, it's at Williams Stadium. Hornets and Eagles. Eagles on top, 19-0. We're going to go to a commercial break. And when we come back, we look forward to hearing from the band or Jacoby and Cole. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
State Representative
State
Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you?
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Johnny Colton back here with you as we sit here in the press box. It looks like our band is not going to be playing, and the Pride of Booker T will be playing. And so, why not? Why not let you guys, Eagle Nation, watch the Hornet band here for a little bit? And Jacoby went to, he'll be back in just a little bit, and then we'll have the Jacoby and Cole show. But before we do, I'm going to give some shout-outs here. We always like to give shout-outs to Eagle Nation when they call or when they text. And big, long list here. We'll start off with Jay Hill Gunny Hill, Chief Hill, wears a lot of hats, if you will. Married to the former principal of Del City High School, Gina Hill. Anyways, Jay checks in, and it's always good to hear from him, and thanks for his service, both in the Marine Corps and up there at Langston. Joshua Schultz, the executive director of Del City, checked in, and he's doing well, and he appreciated the shout-out. Tim, let's see, Ronnie James, holy cow, the World Hall of Famer, all-world Ronnie James checked in with us, and it's always great to hear from Coach James. He's a great man and did a lot of great things when his 39 years at Del City High School as a teacher and as a coach. Wrestling is his name to game. We also have Mike Gentry, Coach Gentry checking in. He's over at Carl Albert game. He just gave me a score update on the Carl Albert Midwest City score, 21-0. But Coach Gentry, another longtime Del City coach and teacher. He's a golf coach and does a great job helping the principals around our school every day, and he's just a real good friend as well. So Coach Gentry up with us, and I think that takes care of all of our shout-outs. So now you can listen to the band. Here is the pride of Booker T.
Articulated by the magnificent elite Majo. To the tune I Feel For You by Shaka Khan. Majors. You'll be mesmerized by these next set of ladies. Hold on to your feet. Focus your eyes to the rhythm and the beat as I present the often imitated, never duplicated essence of sophistication and class. It is the perfection of the T-Connection. Dancing to Tell Your Girlfriend by Layman. Connection. Ladies and gentlemen, the T-Connection Band is under the leadership of Band Director Mr. Harold Clegg, Assistant Band Director Mr. Ricky Washington, and our current sponsor Ms. Dorothy Blakey. This has been a Booker T. Washington T-Connection production. All rights reserved. Thank you and good night.
Well, you know, Colton, it's always fun to watch these kids play their musical instruments and bang those drums and the majorettes out there throwing those batons up in the world, up in the air. You know, it's just those kids are talented, and they and you see it. Every band that we see every night that we're here, you know, hats off to those kids in the band.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Appreciate what they do.
I know. It's kind of fun to watch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as the band marches off the field, we're going to get Cole and Jacoby set up here. This halftime, before we put them on a headset, this halftime is brought to you by Del City Tag Agency, your hometown tag agency. And, you know, Colton, last week I commented about the recent passing of the owner of the Del City Tag Agency. Her name is Susan Rogers, and Susan, longtime resident of Del City and a big community entrepreneur and community supporter. And also, you know, when I was in the Navy out there at Tinker, every time I turned around, she was out there supporting some function, giving some fundraiser, making, you know, helping us support the different things that we have out at the base. She's just a wonderful lady and a really good friend of mine. I wasn't able to go to her funeral. But Susan Rogers is missed in Del City. A lot of people have talked about the significant contribution that she made and the lives that she changed and helped in the Del City and in the military over at Tinker area. So, Susan, we're thinking of you, and we're thinking of your family and keeping them in our prayers. And stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. In about 1 minute, we got Cole and Jacoby. You're going to go to a commercial break, and you're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch.
Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo.
Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
All right, Eagle Nation, we back here live from the game of Dale City versus Booker T. Washington. Dale City is leading by 19-0. So first off, Cole, I want to ask you, what was your thoughts coming into the game? Because I'll tell my thoughts after you.
Okay. Well, obviously I wasn't there for the first game, so I couldn't really judge anything with that. I didn't even watch the videos for it. But obviously tonight we came back big time. We're starting to pull the season together, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
We're figuring out our place in the pack right now.
Yeah, and that's good, especially like what Colton was saying earlier about all over Twitter. You see a lot of people saying it's not the team from last year. It's kind of like you kind of get that feeling when you see the first game. It's a different style. They play against for different teams. They when it gets Edmond Memorial, the 6A Division I. They like a big squad, different size you can pick from coach's perspective. But seeing Dale City come in tonight's game, they kind of shut all the Twitter critics down or the ex-critics down about playing style. And I'm just saying that this offense is doing pretty good with a quarterback making good decisions as a sophomore, young, but he's making some good decisions for this team. Just flowing with the wide receiver, you can kind of tell that they're finding their core.
Yeah.
They're starting to find that trustworthy energy right there, and that's what I like about the offense. Now I want to get to the defense.
Oh yeah,
the defense. That's my favorite part. This defensive squad has been killing it all game, man. And credit to Booker T. They're coming out with some good play calling. They're coming out with some good things that kind of get you like, oh man, pretty good. But that Dale City defense is kind of setting the tone early in this game. So, hey, Cole, based off tonight's game, what you think about that defense?
Oh, well, I would say the defensive line is doing great. The linebackers are doing great. Rick Holmes specifically has made at least 3 tackles, I would say. What would you say? About 3 or 4?
Yeah, he's been all over the field.
He's been all over it. He's been on both sides of the ball, I think, actually. Running back and linebacker, so he's getting gassed out, I think. They're putting Jeremiah Miles, like Captain was saying earlier, he was saying Rickland Holmes is the heavy hitter, and you have Jeremiah Miles as the speed.
Oh, yeah.
That just, after Rickland wears him out, Jeremiah Miles just comes in there and makes a play.
Yeah, them guys were not afraid of contact. I know back in my day, they used to call me the gentle giant. I like to be the gentle guy. Like, I'll hit you. I'll hit you, but I'll be like, are you okay?
You all right?
No, Rookland, he'll just run you right over and step right over and keep it going.
Get in my way.
Yeah, but that team is moving. You can just tell by the high knee lifting. You just tell their technique is pretty good. How they just high stuff in it and everything. It's just exciting just to watch them. It's exciting just to watch them play. It's like, I don't know, it's about that Dale City. You just get kind of energized and they kind of make you get comfortable with just talking with it. Even just the players, they're kind of respectful. Yeah. Even when we do our interviews with them, they're just respectful. They always hype about the player of the game. They keep each other going. And I know that locker room talk with Coach Jones wasn't going to be pretty.
Yeah.
There's some few things they can fix, and I think the locker room talk is like the best part. They're going to kind of bounce back, fix the little things. We may see a little good tweaking going on in the second half of the game, and I'm excited to see what's further to come. But this Booker T. Washington crowd has been nice and loud, energized with the band. It's just kind of like trying to focus and call the play call and just listening with this team. They have to force a lot of timeouts throughout this game, just trying to find that focus level. But, yeah, this Dale City the Dale City offense and defense is both killing it. Compared to last week, they're stepping it up. And, it's just week 0, the first game. You kind of have some hiccups. You kind of get yourself together. But you can tell they adjusted well, paying attention in practice and just got it going on. Them just coming onto the field just shows you how hyped they're ready for this next second half.
They did actually. They've been throwing it a lot tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's been where the big plays have come from.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen runs that got stopped by, number 45 or 75 on Booker T.
Yeah, number 75. He's
75?
A big deal here.
75 is a dog.
Oh, yeah.
We keep seeing him up here. He's stopping plays left, right. We can't really get a ball down the middle with him. But we've gotten at least 2 or 3, but he's been stopping all night.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
I'm excited to see him in the second half just to kind of figure out where they're going to go with this game. It's still 0-19. It's still plenty of game left in this game. So we're just going to figure out what's going on in the second half. I got Dale City getting it together and popping off.
I think they would. Well, did you see that band? The little band, what would you call it? Little drill?
Yeah, the drill.
It was really good looking. They actually put time into that one. I guarantee that they've been practicing that for a while.
Okay, Cole. Yeah, Cole, I actually was excited about the band, but I got one more thing I'm excited about to ask you. I never got the chance to ask you how you feel about winning Eagle of the Month.
Oh, boy. Captain's over there feeding you information, huh? Well, it's an honor. I think Captain is the one that produced that. Were you? No? Oh, okay. I guess I got it by myself. Well, I guess so. Thank you.
Hey, Cole, I knew you was going to win that award. You're just like a like famous guy around there. Like you should have seen it earlier. As OSN was packing up to leave, I kind of felt low esteem because I'm walking next to Cole and everyone's out the window off the bus going, "Hey Cole, Cole, Cole." I'm just like, what about me? You guys don't know me.
I think you're trying to inflate my ego.
Okay, guys, we're going to send into a quick commercial break. You're watching Dell City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Dell teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack, and for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Johnny Colton back live with you for the second half. Eagles on top 19-0. And this quarter is brought to you by, this is the only quarter we don't have a sponsor. So we're going to give that sponsorship to the band. Band over there made the long trip up. And the Eagles are kicking off left to right on your right to left on your screen. They've got a southpaw kicker. His name is Tony Rios. And here's the kickoff. Colton?
Yeah, as soon as it's caught.
There it is. Caught at the 21-yard line by the Hornets. Down the sideline, little running room out, but still on his feet. And now you got a little pile moving down towards midfield. Ball's going to be spotted. It looks like 47-yard line.
Boy, Booker T came out fired up. I figured Madison's kitchen must have brought him some food in the locker room or something. Gave him a little extra energy. But, hey, listen, all our kickoffs this season are brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking in Dell City. And you can mix or match any two breakfast, lunch, and dinner meals with a drink for only $23.99. I mean, my goodness.
What a great deal.
A bunch of great deals over there. You'd be foolish not to go see them, folks. Madison's Country Kitchen in Dell City.
Okay, here we go. We got a two-back, up back and back offset to the left. Brooks it in gun, hands it off to the back number 3, it looks like. He's getting the majority of the handoffs. His name is Micah Washington. Pick up 1 or 2 on the play, maybe none on the play. A couple more shout-outs before we move on here. I want to give a shout-out to Kyra Cooper. And Kyra is a former secretary at Dell City High School, now teaching. But I'm going to talk about her and her family in just a little bit. Okay, we got single receivers top and bottom and back offset to the left. Oops, it looks like they're going to move that 5 yards back or 5 yards forward. I think.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, offsides. There we go.
There we go.
So we move it 5 yards here. Bring up second and about 6. Kyra Cooper is listening, and she's got her whole family listening to the game, watching the game, rather. Great lady. She's at the middle school now. And there's a down the sideline. Ball is up and overthrown down here around the 10-yard line. Intended receivers number 1, Caden McClellan. Back to Kyra. Kyra and her kids, Richard, Catherine Cooper, all watching from home. And Kyra Misha over there at Del City High School know you're doing good things at the middle school, so keep up the great work. And also, you got to check in from MTM. You know, MTM is our big recognition business out there, started by Dave Smith over there in Del City off of 29th Street. I'll talk about that here in just a second. Brooks and Gunn got 2 backs. Hand off again on the right side. Trying to find a little running room. Doesn't get much before a lot of white jerseys come and stop them. But MTM and Dave Smith, you know, they were big supporters of the Robert Kalsu project, where we built a heroic-size statue for class of 63, all-stater, all-American at OU, and the only professional athlete that was killed in Vietnam. And we have the player of the game named after Robert Kalsu, and sponsored by the Legacy Group. At any rate, MTM, those guys are really great people out there. A couple of longtime Del City High School guys. Talk about them here in a second. There's Brooks and Gunn. Back to pass. He's looking for the out route. He's got the out route down here. Number 1, the receiver.
I don't think he caught it.
Caden McClellan. Did he catch it, Colton?
He caught it, but I don't think he got the first down.
Nope.
Yeah, boy. He did not. Oh, boy. And he had it, too. If you're looking at the replay here, he's about a half-yard short. He makes the catch. He just doesn't get upfield. He kind of sits there and waits for Del City to bring the contact to him. First of all, you got to make sure you're on 4th down. You got to know where the sticks are. You got to hit your route and plant right there. And he didn't do that, but then he also didn't get up the field. That's tough, and that's just a learning moment for Booker T. But also something to learn for Del City, too. They were a little relaxed in coverage there, kind of almost gave them that and caught a break. So learning moments both ways. Del City just happened to benefit from it.
Eagle football, 1st and 10. Cash in quarterback. In the backfield with him is Rickland Holmes. Got twins up top, single receiver down here on the near side on the numbers. Cash takes it, hands it off to Rickland Holmes, left side. Breaks a couple of tackles. Scoots across the 45-yard line. Pick up a 1 on the play or so. But MTM, can't say enough about those guys. And a couple long-time guys from Del City that are there. One in particular, 2, Mark Pearson and Guy Manley. Guy and Mark have been there over 40 years, each of them. And they do great things for Del City High School, represent us well, and take good care of the community. So thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. 2nd and 9 for your Eagles at the 46-yard line. Cash hands it off again. Number 1 around the right side. It's Rickland Holmes. Breaks a tackle. And before he's taken down, tripped up around the 41-yard line. 1st down. Yardage. Move the sticks.
There's a big run. Haven't had a lot of them today, but there was a pretty good run there. 15 yards for Rickland. That is one thing Booker T has done, is they have limited the big plays that Del City has had. And that's something Del City, they're going to have to figure out ways to get those big plays. How do we hit them? Last season it was pretty simple. You handed the ball to Rodney or you threw the ball to Ladanian. It was kind of a simple thing if you wanted a big play. This year, you got to find the home run ability. Who has it? Where is it? They got to find that. That's something that's going to take this football team a lot further.
Cash, quick pitch out there to Rickland around the right side. Breaks a couple tackles, across 40-yard line. Now we got the big pile going in Del City's direction. Down to about the 38-yard line. Pick up about 6 on the play.
Del City now trying to work a little bit more to the outside. They've not had a lot of success inside, and that's something Cole talked about at halftime is in the middle. They've really plugged it pretty well. They got 2 big guys down there, one of which has just been dominant, number 75 for Booker T. Washington, and of course he's only a sophomore. Talked about him a lot. He's a highly recruited kid. He's dominated the football games. Has Graves.
And here we go again. We got Coach just runs over people out there. Rickland Holmes. That's why he's going to be playing on Saturdays in a couple years. Ball's going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. Another pickup, about 14 yards on the play for a first down. Eagles threatening here, 8-18, third quarter, 19-0. Eagles on top.
This is the first time tonight where you see hands on hips. Look at the defensive line.
Yep.
Hands are on their hips. Look at the linebackers, hands on hips. Starting to see a little bit of a tired defense now, and that's where Rickland Holmes becomes pretty intimidating when you're tired. You do not want to try to tackle him.
Jeremiah Miles takes the handoff around the left side for he's met pretty good there at the line of scrimmage. Might pick up one on the play. Second down, about 9. This quarter is dedication goes out to Del City Support Teacher of the Year last year. Misty Unruh, the financial secretary who works up here in the front office, does so much more. Congrats, Misty, last year, and congrats on being our third quarter dedication. Forgot about the second quarter, as a matter of fact. Colton and I were enjoying the ball game, but the second quarter dedication was to biology teacher Renee Bell, another powerhouse, longtime Eagle educator. Congrats, Renee, and if Mama Hopper is listening up in Minnesota, thanks for raising a great kid. Cash hands it off to Black Wolf up the middle, breaks one tackle inside the red zone out to about this, looks like the 18-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 2 on the play. It'll be third down and about 7 or 8.
Boy, that whistle took a long time to come in. I thought for a minute Black Wolf was going to crowd surf with Booker T's defense. They had him lifted up above their heads. It was carrying him for a minute. And just took a while to get that whistle. Forward progress was stopped. 3rd and 7. Credit Booker T's defense again. I mean, they look a little bit tired, but they're still fighting, and they're forcing some third downs. They're not going to let Del City just have it easy. Del City's going to have to earn it. If they're able to score a touchdown here, could be the dagger. Cash
looking at the corner of the end zone, lays the ball up. A little bit too far. Intended receiver out there, it looks like was number 3, K.D. Palmer. Now bring up fourth down, 4th 3. No, 4th and 7.
Darion Overstreet defensively has really done a good job tonight at corner. He's not been beat very many times, and who he's been covering, he's done a heck of a job. Did a good job there covering Palmer all the way into the corner of the end zone. That's twice. They've tried to test him, and he's picked it up pretty well in physical coverage. So 4th down.
Empty backfield. Black Wolf shifts from the right to the left. They're going to call timeout. Coach didn't quite like what he saw there on the 4th down, so they're going to go timeout. We're going to go to a timeout. Stay with us. 6:23, third quarter, 19-0. Eagles on top. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch.
Ranch Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger.
Live with you. We got motion left to right. Got quads up top. Back to pass. Is Cash looking across the middle. He's got a receiver. Did he thread the needle? Let's see. I haven't seen. Yes. Yeah, the ball's going to be spotted at the 1-yard line. Nice shot there by Cash over to. I didn't see the receiver. Who was that, Colton?
K.D. Palmer.
KD.
He stepped up a lot today, helping his quarterback out. And that's always something that'll help a quarterback, John, is, once you're able to kind of find who can you rely on when you're in trouble? Who can I throw the football to when I desperately need somebody? It's called a security blanket. And, maybe K.D. Palmer can be that for Cash. That'd be pretty cool.
You bet. And Cash hands it off there to Rickland Holmes. Looks like his knee may have been down around the 1 yard line as he tried to lunge forward with the ball. Yeah, and on the far side of the field, we're getting touchdown.
Yeah.
And this side of the field, we're saying, no, not so fast. We're going to see who wins here.
They're going to have to talk about it. I did not think he was in, John. I didn't really think it was that close, but they're going to call it a touchdown.
Okay, touchdown Eagles! On for the extra point. Tony Rios, the southpaw kicker. There's the snap, ball's down, kicks up, and the kick is, man, I love this. Extra points, yeah. Kick is good, 25, 26-0, 5:51, third quarter. Your Eagles on top, stay with us. Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
Johnny Colton back live with you. Over to you, Colton.
This kickoff brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking over in Del City.
And there's a pooch kick down here on the near side. It's taken.
Ooh, nice catch.
Yeah, he got it, went after it. Ball's going to be spotted around the 38-yard line or so.
That was actually a good catch there.
Yeah.
Paul Andrew Capanel is who made that play. I have no idea if I said that last name right, but good catch by him nonetheless. He's a junior for Booker T. So Del City, they did what they needed to do there. I mean, you got to stop, and then you went down the field and scored, and you took some time off the clock, 5:49 left in the third. You're up by 26. You're feeling really pretty good about this game. Now it's about improving. This is where you can learn a lot about yourselves, and, if you start taking plays off, then, this game can still get close.
Hand off to Michael Washington up to about the 40-yard line. Pick up about 3 on the play, it looks like.
Del City player a little shaken up there on the far side. Looks like that's Jarvis Kelly. He's all right.
Yeah.
I held my breath there for a minute.
Okay, Booker T comes out with trips up top. Single receiver down here outside the numbers. Back is offset to the right. Washington, and there's a quick swing pass out there to number 6. Got some pretty good wheels. Breaks to the outside, down the sideline. Boy, he's across midfield. He's going to be, coach isn't real happy over there on the far side. But the ball's going to be spotted right around the 45-yard line. So pick up about 16 on the play. First down for Booker T. Hornet fans getting excited.
That kid was explosive.
Yeah.
That's a sophomore. Compton is his name. I have a feeling he'll be a player for them in the future.
Try him again. Oh, no. Back in is Michael Washington for the Hornets. That time, nowhere.
Yeah,
Loss of 1 or 2 on the play. The ball's going to be spotted at the 47-yard line.
Rickland read that play immediately, shot out of a cannon, and made that tackle. And that is the Division I stuff that you see out of Rickland Holmes. I mean, he's a good running back, don't get me wrong, but the defensive stuff is where the Division I schools, that's where their mouths start to water just a little bit because he is quick to the ball.
And there's a, nope, rolling to his right is Brooks. He's looking down here. He's going to throw the ball out of bounds. They'll bring a third down, about 12. 4:20, third quarter. Third quarter dedicated to our Dell City Support Teacher of the Year, Misty Unruh.
Ryan Mukes was on the pressure there, forced that ball out, forced him just to throw it away. Good pressure. Dell City has done that tonight, brought some pressure and forced some errant throws. This defensive line, of course, we heard about that from Coach Jones, that most of this defensive line is not having to play both sides. So they're fresh. They're able to go get the quarterback, and that's going to be key, I think, going forward in this season.
Hornets have doubles with back offset to the left. Back to pass on the out route is Brooks, completed out here to number 27, Owen Clark. Oh, 23, correction, I'm sorry. Number 23 is Jordan Howes.
He's had a couple catches today. It's fourth down. Fourth and manageable, 4th and 4 here. Booker T, what they've done a lot is they've thrown a quick curl route to the sticks on the near side, and let's see if they try that again. Kenyon Farley is over here, and it is pretty soft coverage, what was. Now it's not. Turner on him.
Back to passes Brooks. He's got the stop route. Incomplete out here at about the 35-yard line. So over on downs. Eagles take over. 3:39 in the third quarter. 26-0 Eagles on top.
Caleb Blackwolf anticipated that. I mean, very, very well. He knew that play was coming. I thought he was going to pick it off and run it back the other way. But, again, Dell City's defense, another big stop. And I've been impressed with the defense tonight. They're roaming to the ball, and they're playing pretty physical as well. And that's been the key tonight. Like we talked about, they needed to be physical, and they've done everything that we said they needed to do. And, again, you're up 26-0. You want to keep the foot on the gas.
Cash hands it off up the middle. I think it might have been Jeremiah. I'm not sure. Maybe, it was number 4, Jeremiah Miles. Pick up about 3 or 4 on the play. Ball spotted out here at the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 6 for the Eagles. A fun thing, Colton being at the school is, to see the football players kind of hanging around in between passing periods and just kind of, have an opportunity to talk to them. And I'll tell you about a conversation that I had with Jordan Wiley and J.J. Cheatham here coming up. And there's cash out to the breaks it. That's a nice run, pitch catch. Nice run by Katie Palmer out to the 40-yard line. Move the sticks, 20 yards on the completion. First down. But anyways, I was talking to Cheatham and Wiley out there. I was talking to them in the comments today, and I said, what do you guys think about the football game tonight? What's up? Where are we? What are we going to do? They looked at me and they said, defense, baby. And sure enough, that's what we've had a chance to see, is that typical Coach Jones fly to the football, tenacious, tough defense.
I like it. And Katie Palmer has had a heck of a game tonight. He's probably been as of now, the best player on the field, I would say, and he's made a lot of big plays. So Dell City going to continue to look at him. He has proven to be a leader, I think, of this offense.
You're right. Okay, Cash has back offset to the right, and up the middle is looks like it might be Caleb Blackwolf on the carry. Inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Move those sticks again, I think. Maybe not. No, not yet.
Not yet.
Third down, about 3 or 4.
When you get up 26-0 in a game like this, there is a part of you as a coach, you don't want to run it up, right? Like, you kind of want to be a little bit conservative play calling wise, but at the same time, you've got a sophomore quarterback who's pretty fresh, a little raw. You do still want to try to turn him loose a little bit.
That's right. Give him some up to the 30-yard line. That's going to be close. It doesn't look like the far judge is going to let him have the first down. Still going to be spotted outside the 30. First down was at the 30. So we're going to have 4th down and 1. Yeah, they're going to want to give him some touches, both throwing and moving around the field a little bit. You're right, Colton.
4th down here and short. Cash stays on the field. A minute left to go in the third. Rickland Holmes in the backfield. We'll see if they just hand this to Rickland. he's going to have right in front of him, he's going to have a lead blocker in Tavon Johnson if that's what they do.
Good call. That's exactly what happens. There he goes. Up. And a little swing attempted at the tackle there. To no avail by the Hornets. Rickland Holmes takes it out to about the 27-yard line. Would be Eagle first down.
Del City, I thought, got away with possible false start. I thought the right guard jumped just a hair early, but they got away with it. There's been a few of those tonight on both sides. Referees have kind of let that go, a little bit of early movements. But right there, good run. I mean, Rickland looked like he was going to be stopped immediately. There was somebody in the backfield. He was able to get through that arm tackler and then follow Johnson. Johnson got his guy for the block, first down.
And, whoa, ball's on the ground.
Oof.
Low snap, and Cash jumps on the ball, so that'll bring up, that's a loss of about 5 back to the 33-yard line, so it'll bring up second down, about 7 for the Eagles, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So as we go to the fourth quarter, the Eagles are on top, 26-0. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Going back live with you here. Set up with the ball is on the 33-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. And Cash back to pass. He's looking for the fly route down the right side. And a no flag on the play. Intended receiver, it looks like, was that Graham out there? I can't see.
No, that's Palmer.
Palmer?
Again, I believe.
Oh, yeah, Palmer. There he is.
Again, good. I mean, every time they've tried to go the route of Overstreet out there, Overstreet's been up for the challenge. He's a heck of a corner. Pretty impressed with him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's probably got some offers because he looks pretty good.
Yeah, I agree with you. This fourth quarter is brought to you by the Robert Kalsu Legacy Group, working hard to preserve the legacy of uncommon character of Class of 63 All-State and All-American NFL Rookie of the Year. Robert Kalsu was the only professional athlete killed in the Vietnam War. Graham goes in motion. Back to pass is Cash. He's looking across the middle deep. He's got a receiver out there. Helmet off, mouthpiece out. Incomplete pass. Intended receiver was number 13, and that is Braylon Walker. He'll have to come out of the game.
You know, he actually had a chance to get a touchdown out of that. But
yeah.
The frustration for Coach Jones is Josiah Chester was running free right over the middle of the field, and he would have been able to pick up the first down, I think, pretty easily. You can see Coach Jones was a little frustrated with that. But I like the fact that Cash is taking shots.
You bet.
I think it's good that he's being aggressive. Even if he is missing stuff, you can work on that in film, and you can build on that. But the fact that he's got the confidence to take the shots, I do like that.
Empty backfield. Oh, somebody doesn't like something. As a matter of fact, the Eagles sideline doesn't like something. They're going to call timeout, so are we. 11:45 left in the ballgame, 26-0. Your Eagles on top. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, There's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, God hail, call Cantrell.
Johnny Colton back live with you up here on a nice evening. 11:45 left in the ball game. Your Eagles on top, 26-0. Eagles have fourth down and about 15. Cash is empty backfield. Trips up top with Twins down here on the near side. Snap, back to pass. Looking, he's going to take it down himself. Moves to the sideline, down the field. He's got a receiver. In and out of the hands of number 15, Josiah Chester. Turnover on downs, and Booker T's ball at the 33-yard line. First and 10, going right to left.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's really open there. Pretty good coverage down the field. The only thing is when you're playing quarterback, whenever you do run or roll to the left or right side, either way, you do limit yourself just a little bit on how much field you're using. Then the defense only has to cover half the field, so it makes it a little easier, especially if there's a delay in holding the football.
Good point. Okay, Brooks has Washington offset to his left. He'll take the ball. He's going to scoot to the right, then back to the left before he's met with some pretty good force there by a couple of Eagle defenders, number one for sure. Loss of one on the play.
Was that Ricklin?
Yes, sir.
You said? Yeah, looked like it. You know, Ricklin Holmes, it'll be interesting to see at the next level. Obviously, there's still a couple of years till he gets there, but it'll be interesting to see how they decide to play him. You know, he kind of reminds me a little bit of Colin Oliver in Oklahoma State.
I like that analogy.
And Colin Oliver does a little bit of everything there, so.
Brooks and gun. Oh, might have had an early start, maybe not. Looking at the far side of the field, long way to throw it on the out route. Intended receiver was number 7 out there. Jalen Jackson. Third down. Third and about 12. Call third and long.
Dell City's defense really, I mean, they're playing really
good.
Well tonight.
You're right.
They are. Last week, they had the unfortunate task of playing against the best quarterback in the state on their first game, and that was tough, but they're rebounding very nicely tonight.
Third and long. Brooks has Washington all set to his left. And there's a high snap. Ball is on the ground, and it is picked up by the quarterback as he smothers the ball inside the 15 back to about the 14-yard line. So that'll be fourth and long for the Hornets.
Boy, Akadari was flying to that ball. I thought he might get there. And that's pretty good. Coming from the backside, you know, he's made a couple plays tonight too. And you just like to see at this stage of the game, still flying around, trying to put your hat on the ball. I like it.
You know, defensive line is playing really well tonight. Mm-hmm. You know, just from the beginning, first play, and here they are. They're still putting a lot of heat on the quarterback, containing, forcing the ball inside, and there's a kick.
Oh, nobody back.
And it's nobody back. It's going to go. Yeah, it's going to go dead pretty much at the 48-yard line. Still on the Hornets side. So Eagles take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line. 10 minutes exactly left in the ball game. 26-0. Your Eagles on top. As the offensive line is the first to come out for the Eagles. Showing that they're excited about getting the ball and seeing what they can do.
Now, with 10 minutes to go, I said earlier, this is where you kind of don't want to run things up necessarily.
Yeah.
You might see them try to probably run the football a little bit more, but even if not, I don't think Booker T would take any offense to them trying to throw the football again. They understand the situation because they're in the same situation themselves, as there is an official's timeout here. Have to check what that's about.
Oh.
Elijah Bell comes in for Del City. He came running in on the field.
Yeah.
That is something for Del City I sure would like to start seeing, is maybe a little bit more of the up back going to the seams.
And there's a handoff to Jeremiah Miles. Following number 45, big number 75 brings down Jeremiah back around the 45-yard line. But for progress, going to be spotted back up here at the 47-yard line. Second down, about 12 for the Eagles.
I would imagine that would be a play for Del City moving forward. I bet you that would be something that would probably get a big play for them, is using that up back there and having him hit the seam on a play action, something like that. I bet you that would be wide open at some point in the season.
Jeremiah is going down the side. Got a receiver down here on the far side of the field. It is a Eagle touchdown. And the receiver was Colton.
Braylon Walker.
All right, Braylon.
Good route. I like the pump fake there.
47 yards. That instant replay that you're watching is brought to us by Joe and Greg at Gregory Sporting Goods, your top shop for any and all sporting goods. And a recap by Casa Juanito was a 46-yard touchdown pass from Cash to Braylon Walker. Touchdown Eagles. 32-0, extra point. Southpaw kicker on board, 31. Tony Rios. There's the snap, ball's down, kick is up, and the kick is good. We got ourselves a place kicker there, Colton. 9:09 left in the ball game, 33-0. Eagles on top. Stay with us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Johnny Colt back live with you for the kickoff. Brought to you by
Madison's Country Cooking. Sorry, John. I was thinking about it, and my stomach was starting to growl.
And there's a kick, another pooch kick over the far side of the field to about 30-yard line, taken by the Hornets. And return is around this side of the field by number 11. Number 11 is Darren Overstreet, who Colton's been talking about quite a bit on defense today. Ball's going to be spotted about 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hornets.
Yeah, Overstreet, you're right, John. He has played a lot, made a lot of plays tonight. He's been one of their impact players on defense. And, we learned a couple things about him in coverage, is that he's pretty physical and he doesn't like his towel to be taken. So that's the big thing we learned earlier tonight. But he's had a nice game. He's been one of the positives for Booker T. Washington. And now for Booker T, this is the same thing as what we said about Del City last week.
Yeah.
Looking for something to build on.
That's right.
Funny how the story kind of changes.
That's right. Tides have changed. Turned. Okay, Washington kind of dancing around a little bit, trying to pick up something. He does, and he was not down. It looks like the ball's going to be spotted around a 40-yard line. Pick up maybe 1 or 2 on the play. 8:48 in the ball game. Fourth quarter brought to you by the Robert Kalsu Legacy Group. And Eagle fans, you'll be happy to know that in the box right next to us up here in the press box at Williams Stadium are our coaches. Coach Hooper right next to us, and he's having a good time over there, doing a great job with the other coaches. And Coach Hooper around our school, he runs the ISR program. It looks like we're going to go to timeout, but Coach Hooper is a big-time coach and mentor for those kids. So we're going to go to a timeout. Stay with us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack, and for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
Back live with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 2nd down and 9 for Booker T. They're going to run a pitch to the right. And that's to Micah Washington, and he's brought down pretty quickly, brought down by Caleb Blackwolf.
Ball spotted at the 41-yard line. Bring up 3rd down, about 8.
Seems like, John, we talked about earlier, the first half was like it was a very long half of football.
Yeah,
Second
it
half
did.
feels like it's kind of flown
Kind
by.
of picking up. Yeah, a lot more ball on the ground kind of stuff.
No doubt.
7:56 in the ball game. Beautiful night for football, Eagle fans. By the way, Principal Crawford, Prince Gillian over there watching the ball game. I see him right across from me, sitting at the 50-yard line. About 5-6 rows up. Brooks back to pass. He's looking deep. He's got an out route, deep out route, and that's overthrows that down around midfield over on the far side. So I bring up 4th down, or correction, I'm sorry, 3rd down and 12 for the Hornets.
That should be 4th down.
4th down, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
You had it right. Yeah, so 7:36 left, and they just haven't switched the sticks yet, I don't think. Good coverage out there by Katie Palmer. You talked about the weather being nice, and it is.
Oh, man, it's beautiful.
It's like, unbelievable. The weather changed. All the heat was gone right when football started last week. It's, I almost wore shorts tonight. I'm glad I didn't because I got the AC behind me. I'm shivering up here in the booth.
You're shivering, right, Colton? Okay, let's see what Brooks does here. He's got Micah offset to his left, or that's Palmer. Let's see. Right across the middle, he's got a receiver. Nice pitch catch. That looks like number 6 out there, perhaps. He's saying, I got a 1st down. It is number 6 for the Hornets. Jamin Compton. Move the sticks, 1st down. Like you said, hey, let's go out and do something good. Let's make some things happen. Let's get better. That's what Booker T is going to do.
Yeah, Jamie Compton's, he's a pretty good football player. He's coming out of the game. He's not happy about it, but he's made pretty much all their impact plays offensively have come from him. And, he's got some electricity to him. There's no doubt. He's actually caused Del City a little bit of issues when they've been able to get him the football.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 44-yard line. Micah Washington is taking the pitch out to the left side. They tried to do a halfback pass out there before Micah's brought down by the Eagles. Back for a loss of about, looks like 7 on the play. Loss of 7. Ball's going to be spotted back on the other side of the field, 48-yard line. Or it'll bring up 2nd and long for the Hornets.
Well, if you're going to run a trick play, against Del City, you don't want to do it on Demarion Turner's side, especially with Jay Sean McAllister back there, because both those players are very disciplined. They're 2 of the most disciplined players in the state, and they both were well prepared and stayed disciplined and covered that play up. Nice job by those 2 guys.
Back is offset to Brooks' left. Back to pass is Brooks. He's looking down the sideline. Overthrows the receiver, number 23, the intended receiver. Jordan Howes. I'll bring up 3rd down, 3rd and long. 6:44, ball game, 33-0. Eagles on top. Eagles got on top first drive and have stayed on top.
I remember one time, John, talking to an old football coach friend of mine, and I said something about, I think the corner that they have a superstar corner, he must be hurt. I haven't heard his name all game. He said, no, he's right there, but you haven't heard his name because he's really good. Yeah. Nobody throws the ball that way. It's the way it is with Demarion Turner sometimes. Sometimes I feel like, man, is he playing? I don't remember. It's because nobody throws the ball. You don't challenge him very much. So timeout called by Booker T. Washington. 6:44 to go in the game. 33-0 our score. Del City on top. Stay with us on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Johnny Colton back live with you, 6:44 in a ball game, 33-0. Your Eagles on top. We got 3rd and long for Brooks and the Hornets. Trips up top, Twins down here on the near side. Back to pass. Looking stop route with Washington. Stays on his feet, gets the ball out to about the 45-yard line, just inside the 45. That'll bring up 4th down and about 10 or so. We'll see what the Hornets decide to do. I think they're going to kind of go for it, see what they can do.
Yeah, I would assume so. Good tackle in open space by Jay Sean McAllister, Mr. Reliable. Anytime you need somebody to make a tackle in open space, number 12 will do it.
Yeah. Two-sport guy at Del City High School, does a great job for Coach Hatchett and the basketball team. Doubles. Back to pass is Brooks. He's looking down the sideline on the fly. He's got a receiver, and they're going to throw the flag.
Right call.
Pass interference. It looks like it's. We'll see what the call is here.
Probably the right call, John.
I think so.
I think what Coach Jones's argument is that we haven't called it all game. There's been a lot of contact out there, and it's been consistent. That was quite a bit of contact, though, and I don't think Palmer ever really turned around to locate the football was the biggest problem.
By the way, Coach Hatchett is watching his brother have his high school debut tonight at Mount St. Mary. He's the head football coach out there. J.D. Reynolds, many of you remember J.D., Oklahoma, Chicago Bears, and Carl Albert product. Anyways, Coach Hatchett went to watch his brother proudly and over there at Rocket Field. Brooks back to pass. He's looking across the middle. No, he's not. He's going to keep it around the right side. Scampers down to about the 25-yard line, I think or so. Going to be about 5 yards short of that first down. Yeah, it looks like they're going to spot it around the 24-yard line. Anyways, back to Coach Hatchett and watching his brother open up out there. Big expectations from Rocket Nation for the new coach. And Coach Hatchett and I both coached baseball and basketball at Mount St. Mary High School for many years. So we're really happy that J.D. Reynolds has found his way there.
I was just about to say, you probably spent a lot of time over at Rocket Field.
Oh, yeah. A lot of time. 17 years. Washington around the right side. Pick up maybe 2 or 3 on the play. Maybe none on the play, as a matter of fact. A loss of 1, sorry. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line. 3rd down and about 5.
I actually coached a young man, John, that's going to be going to Mount St. Mary.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
Yeah, going to be a baseball
player.
Guy?
Good.
Yeah, so.
Good baseball program there.
You helped build it.
Oh, I don't know about that, but sure it was an honor to be a part of it. All right, let's see. Brooks in gun, got single receivers, double tight, back offset to the right, back to pass is Cash. Cash is rolling to his left, a lot of pressure coming, and he's trying to bounce outside. He's taken down, looks like, by your favorite, one of your favorites, Colton.
Yeah, Rickland's a favorite of pretty much everyone that likes Del City, I would imagine. Yeah. He's a special talent. That is something that you can put on film right there, just how fast the closing speed was to the quarterback. It almost kind of looked like initially that Brooks had a chance to maybe pick up some yardage, and then all of a sudden it's like flash popped up out of your screen, and it was Rickland Holmes to make the tackle. So another 4th down, and it's 4th and long. We feel like we've had to say that a lot tonight, which is a huge credit to this Del City defense.
That's right. Washington offset to Brooks's left. And we got Twins down here on the near side. Throw the ball up in the end zone, and it is up in the air, and it is intercepted. Number 2. How about that? Tip drill, intercepted at the 2-yard line.
If this was hockey, Jay Sean McAllister would get an assist because he patted that ball right in the air and landed right in the lap of Demarion Turner for the pick.
Oh, they caught it in the end zone, didn't they, Colton?
They did, yeah.
Okay, ball spotted 20-yard line. That was pretty cool. bounce, pick off, 4:28 in the ball game, 33-0. Your Eagles on top. Nice interception. That's why we do tip drill. You ever do tip drill when you were in high school?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't do very well at it. But
yeah, right. All right, so we still got Cash in there. With Cash is, looks like Jeremiah Miles. That'd probably be a handoff to him around up the middle. He got a little running room. Kind of bucks a couple of tackles across the 26. Pick up about 6 on the play. It'll be second down, about 4. Game clock counting down, 4:16. Fourth quarter. By the way, this fourth quarter is brought to you by the Robert Kalsu Legacy Group, working hard to preserve the legacy. And it's dedicated to our seniors. Every fourth quarter this year is dedicated to our seniors. We thank them for their personal leadership. We thank them for their mentoring and hard work, commitment, discipline, effort, pride, and toughness. CDEP. 3:54 in the ballgame.
is that still Cash out there, quarterback? Looks like it.
Yes, sir. And handoff again to Jeremiah. Trying to bounce to the outside, doesn't get too far. He brought down, looks like forward progress around the 30-yard line. Just heard from Coach Gentry. Coach Gentry been keeping us pretty up to speed on what's going on, and let's see. 42-0, Carl Albert.
You know, John, something kind of cool, as Del City did get the first down here. Referees want the clock to roll. But one of the cool things about last season, I tried to reach out to Benny Butler, an old Del City legend, as this ball is carried by up the middle there. Ooh, good. Almost broke it. Sorry, stopped myself there. Jeremiah Miles on the carry. But I reached out to Del City legend Benny Butler. I didn't get a hold of him immediately, and then after the state championship game, he responded, said, "Hey, I just saw this. My bad." Hoping to have him at a football game this season and get him in the booth at halftime.
That'd be awesome.
And get to talk to him.
Yeah, you bet.
Benny Butler, one of the all-time rushing leaders here at Del City, and was excited to get that message back. And talked with a couple people in Del City just through my work. And they talked about Benny Butler and how well he's doing and things like that. So we'll hope to get Benny on here at some point through the season.
That'll be great. Can't wait. Good job, Colton. All right, handoff. Jeremiah Miles up the right side, it looks like. Out to about 38-yard line. It's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. 2:20 in the ball game. Eagles on top, 33-0.
Game's starting to wind down just a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to stay tuned for our postgame. Our postgame to include the player of the game. You'd be happy to know that Robert Kalsu Legacy Group and Buffalo Wild Wings have teamed up to bring you the player of the game. And that'll be on the postgame, brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers. Play clock at 5. Handoff again to Miles. It's not going to go anywhere. That'll bring a fourth down. The ball is going to be still spotted at the line of scrimmage, 38-yard line. So 4th and 2.
Yeah, Del City, you can tell Coach Jones really wanted to get that first down. That way they could just try to kneel it out.
Yep.
Now they will have to either punt or go for it, one of the two.
Got to still play the game, right, Coach?
Yeah. Actually, to me, I would punt right here.
Yeah.
I would go ahead and let my punt unit get some reps. Yeah, I think it's smart.
Yeah, I do too. You bet.
Of course, Ricklin, the punter, and Ricklin Holmes can just about do everything. I wonder if he can drive the bus, John.
Oh, yeah.
He does everything else.
Ooh, and it almost was blocked. He got it away. It's taken at 30-yard line by the Hornets. Number 9, he gets up to a 37-yard line. Returned by Davion Durham, 6 yards on the return. So 46 seconds left in the ball game, and Colton and Cole will go down and do the post game here in a little bit. Hopefully, get a chance to talk to Coach Jones, give the player of the game, and I think that we can probably announce the player of the game. What do you think, Jacoby? or wait, we better wait and see what Colton does down there.
Yeah,
he may decide to change it, and then I'll be scrambling up here if he changes it. Actually, before he leaves the booth, we're going to find out who his player of the game is. So, Hornets 1st and 10. Hand off up the middle. That doesn't go too far. Spun down. Ball's on the ground, but ball's dead. Clock didn't move. Now they just moved it down to 43 seconds. And now it's continuing to move. All right, Colton, before you leave, who's the player of the game? Colton says the player of the game, ladies and gentlemen, is... You have to wait and see. And there's a handoff. This will be the last play of the game. Doesn't go anywhere. It's 18 seconds left. Clock wind down. That'll be the ball game. So the Eagles come up to S.E. Williams Stadium, face a tough, determined ball club, Booker T. Washington, and this time is going to come away with a pretty impressive win, 33-0. Saw a lot of good things happen on the offense and defense, special teams as well. And plus, we got a great kicker, so a lot of good things came out tonight to watch. Colton's headed down to the sideline. Hopefully we'll hear from Coach Jones and the player of the game. We're real happy with the band coming up here, and we're real happy with the spirit bus and the cheer and palm, and that's the way we like it. When we go away, we like to travel well with a pretty good, healthy number of Eagle fans came up as well. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the halftime show. Oh, I'm sorry, the post-game show brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency is your local Oklahoma farmers insurance agency in Midwest City. Our agency is family-owned and operated and has been serving the public for over 40 years. Our office is located on 29th Air Depot near Tinker. Come by and see us at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give us a call, 405-733-7671. So stand by for the Robert Cowsey Buffalo Wild Wings player of the game and Coach Jones on an interview for the post game. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch.
Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo.
Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
John back live with you here. Eagles with a big win tonight. They go to move to 1-1. Football team just went over to the sideline as the band played the alma mater. Always a neat thing to watch that and watch everybody put that index finger up. 1-1-1-1, Del City Eagles. And the band still stays over there, and they're playing other tunes for the fans, and they're excited. We're excited. Coach Jones has the football team and on top of the 30-yard line over on the far side, giving them some post-game. And as we move through the post-game, sponsored by Patrick Newby Farmers, we're going to very shortly have an interview post-game with Coach Jones and Colton Fleetwood, as well as Cole Childers down on the field. And they will also present the Robert Kalsu Buffalo Wild Wings Player of the Game after a big victory for the Eagles tonight. So, Jacoby, are you on the headset there? It's always fun when Colton goes down and gets ready to do his interview. We have a chance to get Jacoby on the headset and a little bit of post-game analysis from Jacoby Brosi, who, by the way, is finishing up 2 years at Rose State College. He'll be moving down to OU. He's right now working pretty much full-time and helping Rose State with their newspaper out there. He's doing great things. I heard President Webb say that, man, he's a gold mine. So keep up the good work. And so over to you, Jacoby. What did you think?
Well, I thought this game was pretty good. Like how me and Cole was talking about the second half, they performed well. They came and did some good things. They did a little tweaking, you can tell. They performed well in the second half, and they continue to put points on the board, but most importantly, their defense continued to finish strong throughout the game, and they just dominated. It's like words can't express how this game went, but there's still a couple of things. It's a close perspective. There's some things that you got to fix. Some things that Coach Jones definitely saw they need to work on, and now you just got to move on to next week. Well, next week is a bye week, but after the bye week,
then we got Midwest City, right?
Midwest City. So that's going to be a good outcome, big rival game. I know these guys are going to be hyped. I know when I played, we had our rival game. You couldn't tell me nothing. Pep rallies, pep assemblies, wearing pink out. It was just the time. So I know these guys are going to have a good game in 2 weeks when they host. They're going to Midwest City. And that's like the best game when you're like at the rival game. You're the away team.
Yeah.
Right there at the rival game, you get that good momentum before the game. You kind of get all the talkers, the critics, and you're just ready to go play a game. So I'm excited for this team. Despite everything that happened last week with how they moved forward and how they continue to fix it, quarterback did pretty good, like how he was able to take that adversity from last week and push forward. This team just a different team. I've seen a different team tonight, and I'm just excited for the next games coming up.
Yeah, me too. One thing about the Midwest City game, I don't know if you knew this, Jacoby, but, our countdown to kickoff is brought to us by the Del City Navy Junior ROTC, and those guys, for every Midwest City, Del City game, they run the game day football. And they start at Del City High School, go down 15th, pick up the Midwest City Air Force ROTC kids, and they're under police escort, and they got a bus. I drive the bus. And then we run it to Rose Field or run it to Kalsu Stadium, and it's a blast. All those kids jumping on and off the bus, and, it is just so much fun. It's a great team builder for our kids, their kids, and for our showing support for our program. And now we're going to, looks like we're getting got the player of the game out there, but we're going to, let's see, maybe we're going to talk to the player of the game first. I don't know what Coach is going to do. Here comes Coach Jones. We're going to go down to the field here as Coach Jones and Colton Fleetwood have the post game. Here's the head football coach of Del City High School.
It's gone now. Here you are. You guys looked like they were ready to play.
We still got a lot of things to fix. That's the scary part about it. We come out here and beat a program like that because historically this is a good program. They got 2 Division I players. And we didn't play to our capability tonight, and we still won 33-0. So there's a lot of things we have to fix. I just told them that we have to continue to fix those little things. I feel like they always catch up to us at the end of the year. And I think we ignored them the last couple of years, and then the college versus Carl Albert. So this year, we got to really focus on those little things, the details every day, being on time, being respectable, stop arguing with each other, give your effort, give full effort every time, know your plays, know your assignments. So if we continue to work on those things, sky's the limit for this team. This is one of the most talented teams we had overall, from offensive linemen, receivers, running backs. We just have a lot of talent.
Yeah, and you talk. D1 player, only a sophomore. At times, he was really tough to handle and made a lot of plays. Ultimately, though, what did you think of the offensive line and that challenge?
Well, they had 2 Division I players in the middle. So we got 2 guys, Arnico and Orion Daniels. They moved over here from Western Heights. They're juniors, but they're really sophomores because, obviously there's no secret that Western Heights football program is at a low. So they haven't really played a lot of football on this level and with this kind of competition. So last week was their first real live competition, and then the next week, your second game, basically varsity game, you're going against 2 Division I D tackles. So I feel like we almost had 200 yards rushing. So that's a real high note for us. So just going back to back against those kind of defense lines, the one we see at Edmond Memorial, the one we seen tonight, that's going to be great experience for us, especially as we're going into an off week where we can really kind of focus in on some things and have 2 weeks to get ready for Midway City. So we're looking forward to it to get better next week and having a week off so we can relax in the offensive system. I feel a little bit more comfortable calling plays. You can start to see the kids understanding my style and what I want to do. So moving forward, I think we're going to continue to get better. I'm going to continue to get better as a play caller the more I get experience at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually wasn't even going to ask you another question. I was just going to tell you that's something we noticed in the booth. Everything on the sideline looked really smooth tonight, Coach. That's a big credit to you. And we're looking forward to next week, or I guess 2 weeks, right? Got a week off, and then Midwest City after that. So, Coach, appreciate you. Safe trip back home, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Great interview, Cole.
All right, John, if you'll give me one, the player of the game, okay?
Okay. Here goes Colton with the player of the game.
All right, John, I'm here with the player of the game, Kadarius Palmer. Now, Kadarius, do you like to go by Kadarius or KD?
KD.
Okay, KD. I know another KD that was pretty good at one point in time, but maybe the next one here. So, listen, I want to ask you first and foremost, last season with this Del City team, LaDainian Fields was out there, receiver, right?
Yes,
this season, he's no longer there. It seems like this Eagle football team needed a leader, a guy to step up and help his quarterback out as a security blanket. Looks like you might be that guy. Talk about yourself trying to become a leader for this team, especially having a sophomore quarterback.
Well, first off, I just want to thank Coach Jones and being around those receivers last year, Braylon Adama, Dede. They taught me a lot of stuff, how to become a leader, captain, all that, how to lead. And I got a young, me and him, we always don't get the perfect stuff, but I talk to him about certain stuff. I see this, I tell him, because some stuff I see, he don't see, and I tell him some stuff I don't see, he see, and he tell me. So we just communicate it out and work it out like that.
Yeah, after last week was a tough loss. You haven't really experienced that as a player at Del City, so that was new to you.
This is the best receiver right here. This is the best receiver in the state.
There's Cat. Yeah, what I was going to say was last week was a tough one for you. You haven't experienced that before. How did you put that in the rearview mirror? And as a leader now in the locker room, how did your players and your teammates, how did you guys all respond to that?
Really, we just had to dial in at practice more, because we was just I think we was just too overconfident. We ain't never just lost like that, really. So we was just too overconfident. We ain't think Edmond Memorial had the talent that they did come out with. So we just had to overcome adversity and work hard in practice all week.
That's great. Well, Kadarius, KD, Palmer, player of the game, Robert Kalsu, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good luck.
Okay, Colton, good job down there. Katie Palmer, the Robert Kalsu Buffalo Wild Wings, teaming up together to sponsor the player of the game for the Eagles. Okay, so that's a wrap. Great interview down there. Great ball game tonight. Great being around all these good people up here. Eva Black, great job on the camera there all night long. Kudos to her. And Jacoby always does a great job producing for us. And Jacoby, final thoughts before we turn it all off.
It was a good game, and I'm looking forward to 2 weeks from now. And like KD said, I was just his interview was good. When he's mentioned that he said last week was just a moment where they wasn't used to, and so that was a good moment for a humble situation. And now we got Del City Eagles, Fighting Eagles.
Fighting Eagles. All right, you heard it from Jacoby. Thanks, Jacoby. Good job. Cedric, thanks for being up here tonight. And Kylie, thanks for being up here tonight. And we're going to say goodnight. It's a long trip back home. It's 9:45, so we'll be back there in Del City in about a couple hours. But thank you all for tuning in to us. It's always good to know that you're supporting Del City football back home. And until 2 weeks, we got a bye next week. Until 2 weeks at Midwest City and Rose Field. Here come the Eagles. And thank you again. This is John Kilty for the team. Thanks for watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.